What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Defend Your Units. JohnnyKpicks and Blood Money are here to give you all of the winners, all of the winning bets, anything you could think of for this fantastic UFC card. They just keep dishing out these Vegas cards that are amazing. How's it going, Cody? Are you looking forward to this one?
Yeah, I mean, just to have a card back, I'm looking forward to it. But
well, you're
nah,
just
man.
back. You you haven't done the grind this summer though. But yeah, you're like, I'm ready for fights.
Yeah, I am. And then we go right to a break and stuff. But yeah,
I'm looking
definitely
forward to that break though. I'll tell you that.
It's just 1 week, right?
Yeah, just one.
Yeah, I don't need no more break, but it's still a lot of stuff, man. I forget how much stuff there actually like goes into it. Like,
Yep,
a lot of stuff.
Well, you still got Dana White Contender Series though. That'll be on Thursday. So
yeah, it's on Thursday,
Tuesday. I don't know why. Whatever.
I'm like,
I don't even know what day it is, to be honest. So
yeah, but yeah, man, I can't. I like the main event and a couple fights on here. I watched the whole Ultimate Fighter throughout the years or the season, so pretty excited about seeing that. Got some good fighters in that.
Sweet. Yeah, I didn't watch any of it, so I know they just added 2 fights for that this card. So I have no idea who's good and who's not. So you can tell me some knowledge and let everybody know who you are picking, because I don't even know who I'm picking yet. So nope. But how'd you do last card? What'd you think of what'd you think of that one?
Bro, I'm still mad.
Dude, I'm salty.
Still mad. So I came back
with 2 fights.
Yeah, a couple. I came back. And if Kulabao wouldn't have acted like an idiot with this stupid ass fight IQ, and then plus I still thought he won, but like the dumb fight IQ and all that, I would have won 2.5 units. Oh shit, I gotta plug my computer in. But I ended up losing 1.75 because I had a 1.75 unit bet on that. Then I had the Tafa over 1.5, which that looked like the easiest 1.5 ever, over 1.5 ever in the world. 4 seconds left. It goes, and I'm like, why are you going for a knee bar? Like, I thought Tafa was gonna start punching him in the face, and he gets that. So yeah, man, it's a bad fight IQ and just dumb stuff. But
yep,
other than that, decent. Like, I had the Tafa over. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm salty with the Gamrot fight too. I mean, I know it was close. It could have went either way, but yeah, I was like, son of a bitch, dude. And then Kulabao for sure. I actually watched that one back too, and I was like, I didn't watch any of the fights again. So I watched the ones that I was salty with, and I wanted to see like the highlights, the ones I cared about. And I'm like, son of a bitch, dude. I thought he won.
But yeah, I mean, he was
one of those guys. One of those guys, if they would have won, I would have came out ahead. I just lost like a little over a unit. I was so mad.
Yeah. Yep. Pissed, and then what I'm most mad about, dude, is because like it's my first week back, so I made some mistakes. That is what it is. Like in my top 10 bets, like 6, 7, 8, and 9 were like Dricus Duplessis, Kai Car fronts, because them are the ones I wanted to bet. But then I'm like, I don't want to bet a bunch of underdogs the first week I come back. That's exactly what I was like. I don't want to bet them. I mean, and then yeah, so I'm gonna start
that Kai knockout
was sick.
That's wild.
Long left hand. Yeah, I mean, no matter what,
I didn't expect it.
It was going to be close no matter what. I just thought Urseg was that big of a favorite. Like, and I picked Kai. And when I went to the casino, and that's what happened too. When I went to the casino, he was plus 190 when I put in my first bets. And I'm like telling myself, man, you don't want to bet a dog. Then I'm like, well, we'll see where it goes because it's at 180. Then like 2 days later, it's at like plus 145. So I'm like, dude, I missed the whole line. But we'll see. I got some stuff. I don't have any bets in yet this week, but I got some good bets. I'm waiting like the Caesars app has been messed up for a couple of days. Like they had like Ryan Loader and that Valentine at like one at minus 1,400, one at minus 500. They took the Angela Hill fight off like 3 days ago, and they don't have a bunch of these other new ones on there. And they haven't released no props.
You got DraftKings.
Yeah.
I'm slow. Speaking of DraftKings, I'm slowly going over to more Bet 365 bets now. I don't know if you have that down there. Bet 365.
I don't know. I don't know if I've used it.
They get their stuff out quicker than DraftKings, and they actually have a little bit better lines too. So I'm starting to do more bets through them, but I just threw it out there.
Right. No, I'm still going to the casino. I'm just putting all mine in at the casino because even if they drop them late and it comes out later, I just want to get the good ones in, the right bets in. instead of just like forcing stuff. Like even last week, you know what I mean? It almost bit me in the butt, dude, because I didn't force it. It's just the casino wouldn't release. I wanted that Jack Jenkins under 2.5.
For our thing.
Yeah, and then I was going to make a regular bet, and they just would not release that line. Like they so I had to go with that Gamma over 2.5, which is still hit.
Both of them hit. So
I'd song Cannonier to anchor to him. That was still
me too.
First 30 seconds he gets dropped. I'm like, this mother. It's like Eric Anders versus freaking Jamie Pickett. Like he gets dropped right away. You're like, what the fuck? But then they come back and get you the win.
Take it.
Yep.
And
take it.
I told you Prates is the real deal, Holyfield.
That motherfucker's badass. I picked him too, but I'm like, damn, I didn't think he was going to do that.
I was pretty confident. That was like one of my most confident picks. It was him and Rosenstruck. That was my first bet of the card, and I put like 2.5 units on that. I'm like, let's go. Nice. Let's ride.
Yeah, that over, dude, was easy money. I should have just went fight goes decision.
Yeah.
On the freaking what's his nuts Tattoo Avasa fight.
I didn't think it would go over, to be honest. I thought I like the under 2.5, and I was like this close to playing it. And I didn't, so I'm glad I didn't. But
yeah, I had the over 1.5 plus 150. I thought it was gonna be like a lower output one like that. So
yeah,
it ended up being good.
But hey, Ty got 30-27, right?
Yeah, dude. Where was that motherfucking judge when Kulabau was fighting?
Right? I was like, I was on my way back from Chicago and I was listening to you. And I'm like, I clearly didn't watch that fight. And I know Ty did not win 30-27. Like, I didn't watch a single second, but there was no way he would have won 30-27 on any scorecard ever.
Dude, I did that watch along, the fight companion. Dude, it was like 5 hours. When I got done, my head felt crazy. Like, I went outside, like everybody was sleeping and stuff. And I'm just like, smoking. I'm like, damn, dude, I just felt weird from just sitting there. I hadn't been on like streaming for a long time, but it was fun, man.
You came back hard, hard and fast. Look at you.
Yeah, no, I wanted to hang out. It was a fun time though. Great time.
I know you said you might be off work for a little bit, but I think in September, one of these cards coming up. Definitely want to do a watch along, so we could do that. I think it's going to be at
maybe the Sphere.
No, it's where are we at? Oh, it's in Paris. September 28th in Paris. That'll be a super early card.
Yeah, we should probably be able to do that.
Like 11 o'clock. September 28th. Are you going to be off then or no?
Yeah, I should be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, hi chat. How's it going? Let's go through the chat. Let's go through the chat, and then we'll get going. I know you guys are like, "What the hell, guys?"
I got to plug my thing in.
Oh, you're good. We got Covert Bets here. What's up, Covert? First, appreciate you coming out. I like the new little logo there. I like it. We got Mushroom MMA. What's up, Cody? What's up, Johnny? Mushroom is back with his full card breakdowns in October. So definitely go check him out on YouTube. We've been missing some Mushroom. Definitely check him out on Twitter. Go follow him, Mushroom MMA, right now. And then check out his breakdowns when he comes back in October. Love it. Love to see it. Love to hear it. Let's go. Derek, our guy. What's up, Derek? He said, bad luck, Chuck. Said he's going to go 5 weeks in a row. Love it. I'm hoping to just recover from Dana White. Last night, I put a couple bets in, and they were dead to rights right away. So I am not doing good in Dana White Contender Series this year, but I usually bet like very small amounts, like just for fun. But yeah, not good. What's up, Johnny News? What's up? Go ahead.
Oh, no, I've been doing decent. I ended up taking a shot on that Billy Brand as underdog yesterday, but
I did too.
I'm 8-2. All the favorites covered, but I did pick at least one of the underdogs. Only one underdog's won the whole season.
Who was that?
He beat Mong or whatever that. It was Remy or something like that. Something because the other dude the Chinese dude wasn't good. They said he was 29.
Yeah.
44 years old.
Johnny News said Cody 4-pick parlay was Gustafson, Cooner, Ramirez, and Finney last night. There you go.
Yep, the 4.
We got Kiwi
Brew.
What's up, bro? Appreciate you coming out. There will be Blood, our guy. Hey, fellas, what's up? Got Pink Floyd in the house. What's up, man? I'm feeling the lady favorite sweep. Last time I said that, all 3 lost by split decision. So time for a 3-leg dog by split decision part. That'd be awesome. Love it. I want to hear some of your insights on these.
Man, Santos, man, killed me last week.
Yeah, I just didn't bet that fight because I just wasn't confident enough because of the short notice, and she looked even worse than I thought she would. So Watched a little bit of that one too, and I was like, "Ugh, that's not the Santos I remember."
No, she didn't even try to grapple as hard as she usually does, and all that.
And I'm wondering if she didn't because she thought she would gas out. I don't know. I'm speculating. We got Bunny Hunter, our guy. Don't be a few minutes. Yeah, we're here. Don't worry. We're a little late.
I took Avery Bell to the Kentucky State Fair today, so I got back like 10 minutes late. It was fun. Got a bunch of crazy food and.
Did you get
some rides?
Pig's ear?
No.
A funnel cake?
Yeah, I got a funnel cake.
There you go.
I got a funnel cake.
It's essentially the same thing.
Yeah, we got some elephant ear, you mean?
Oh, elephant. Did I say pig's ear? I meant elephant.
Yeah. I was thinking like some pork rinds or something.
I am mildly dumb today.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not even done with my first beer, guys.
Ain't even into the first Miller Lite. We've got a picture with Avery by Giant Miller Lite blow up.
Nice.
I forgot because Stephanie's sister loves Miller Lite. That's all she drinks.
Is that a Fanta or a Sunkist?
Mexican Fanta, man.
There you go.
Professional, baby.
I saw the orange and I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah, I got the Mexican Coke, Sprite, and the Fanta.
There you go. We got Dev in the house. What's up, Dev? Let's go.
Dev?
Appreciate you coming out, bro. As always. Let's see. We got Moneyline Mills in here. What's up, man? Appreciate you coming out. Jermaine, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming out. CJ, UFC Picks. Carlos, what's up? Let's go. I love your favorite of the week. I don't know about your dog, though. I will say that. But loving the favorite. Let's go. And we got Johnny News with the $10 dono. Appreciate you, as always, sponsoring the show. Love it. Can Kong Wang lose? I mean, she can. Will she? Injury
if she win. Literally can't grapple at all. It looks like her grappling's pretty good, but she has to have no grappling.
It has to be an injury. Has to be. But we'll get there. Rem Dog, what's up, Rem Dog? Appreciate you coming out as well. Ryan Jordan, our guy, what's up, man? Jumbo Loco, appreciate you coming out. Roland, our guy. We got all the usual suspect. Appreciate you as well. Zach, what's up, man? Appreciate you. You are.
Me and Zach got our hair cut at the same place, man, today.
Oh yeah, that's cute. You guys plan that out or something? I'm just joking. AJ, what's up, AJ? I haven't seen you in a while, I don't think. Johnny and Cody haven't been here because of new work schedule. Okay, I'll watch later on. Appreciate you coming out, man. Yeah,
the new job's way better, man. I hope you got a killer new job, AJ.
Yeah, yes, sir. Like I said, I haven't seen him in a while. Haven't seen him.
Is AJ going to Mexico on Sean O'Malley's dime again coming up, or what?
You may want to get, if whoever is on the O'Malley train may want to jump on the plus money if they can get it now.
Yeah.
Throwing it out there.
Bro, I don't know if I could ever. I mean, I don't really want to bet against Sean, but I don't know if I can bet against Marab, dude. Like, he's just such.
I've done it a couple times, and it was horrible.
Yeah,
but I think
I bet against him with.
I think this might be the one. It might be okay.
He took out freaking.
Who was it? Piotr Jan was the worst one for me.
It hurt my heart.
My heart just like.
He beat the brakes off him.
True, but Sean O'Malley is a different demon.
Yeah,
we'll see. Shout out to Drickus. There we go.
Yeah, he said he's in Mexico right now. That's awesome.
Oh, there we go. That's awesome. Let's go. Yeah, and Mushroom's gonna have some guests. Let's go. Love it.
Me up, Mushroom, if I'm able to do it.
You know where we're at. You know where we at. All right, let's go to the first one here. Cody, let's do the one that the newer fights, and we'll get those out of the way. I know it's gonna be out of the rotation or whatever you want to say, but let's do the Zigomatis Ramaska versus Nathan Fletcher fight. Who do you like in this one?
Okay, hold on. I know they just added that one today, right?
Oh, I have no research at all for nothing. None of these guys.
Second, I just need to see. I know the one dude. I gotta see. I can't remember the other dude's name.
Oh, you're good.
So, man, how is Torres Finney not in the UFC, but Jose Medina is?
Dude, Finney should have got a contract last time.
I'm not seeing that fight on Tapology.
No, these two fights aren't on Tapology. It's on like UFC. I'm looking at UFC stats.
I don't know which one. I can't remember the Fisher dude. I can't remember what he did.
Nathan
I know
Fletcher?
the other or Fletcher because can you see where he's from?
Let me look.
Why doesn't Tapology have it up yet?
No, because they're lazy. Yeah, I haven't been on. Let me look. He is. I mean, he's American. I'm pretty sure he's American.
I'm trying to think what Americans were on it.
UFC. Let me look. Maybe there's a lot of Nathan Fletchers in the world. Forgot about that.
Okay, I'm on the UFC site right now.
Okay, he is English.
Oh, okay. So he's a grappler. Yeah, that's the one dude that Con Coffee beat.
He's got 6 submissions, 1 knockout. So yeah, he's got to be a grappler.
Yeah, and it's hard to tell because he looked good because the dude he fought, Con Coffee, is gonna win the whole thing, dude. That dude's a bad mofo. But that dude had pretty good grappling and striking. Like I said, you really didn't get to see it. You'd have to see the other fights they showed him in. And then the other dude has pretty good striking. He fought the Giga guy, and it was a pretty good fight. But he's super small for featherweight. And I like I think he's that other dude's from like Turkestan or something like that. But I actually like the English dude. I think that he
Lithuania.
Lithuania. And it's not Giga, right? The dude's name's not. He's from Lithuania.
Yeah, it's Zigaman.
The dude he beat.
Oh, the dude he beat who? Fletcher?
Wait, all right, hold on.
Are you thinking? Go to SureDog.com real quick. That's where I'm looking at. And I'm looking at their stuff right here.
Yeah, the UFC site sucks. I'll go to another fight, and I'll look this up real quick. Go to the other tab.
Let's go to the other one that just got added, which is Con Ofli versus Marion Santos.
Yeah, this is going to be a really good fight because both these dudes are good. Marion Santos has good Muay Thai, good striking, good forward pressure, really good hands. He's got pretty good takedown defense. Like he's fought some other dudes in the LFA and stuff. He got whooped in one fight and then had a couple little wins. On the Ultimate Fighter, he fought another wrestler that didn't really have any striking. I forget what that dude's name was. He was a taller dude, wrestler. That was like drinking all the time on there, but he beat him. He got taken down, lost the first round, and then was able to come back and win the second 2 rounds. And then his last fight, he was supposed to fight this other, I think the Giga dude you're talking about. But that guy hurt his face. So then they brought in this Guillermo dude that was just a straight wrestler from Mexico that had nothing for him. Con Kofi, that dude's a beast, man. I'm telling you right now, he's got good stand-up. He's got good striking. He's got strong wrestling. He's strong ground and pound, excellent submissions on the show. He beat the dude from England, and he beat him pretty easily. And that dude's actually really good. Then he beat Rody Rhodes, something like that. Rody Rhodes, something like that. Who is a South African wrestler who was pretty good, and he choked him out because he's a high-level black belt. I like Khan here. I think Khan's a beast, and I think he's going to beat some dudes up in the UFC. I think that he could even finish him by submission or just a dominant decision. But like Marion Santos does have decent takedown defense, but I'm telling you, this Con Kofi dude, I think he's actually this kid's going to be special. So let me get Kofi.
Well, just so you know, on Bet Online, which is the only book that I see that it has it on, Kofi is plus 170.
Yeah, I'm gonna be betting him too. For sure.
I'm gonna have to look into these fights because, like I said, we were talking a little bit earlier before we jumped on. Like, there's a lot of fights here that I'm just a little sketchy on, so I got to find some other plays. I'll have to look at that one.
Yeah, I like Kofi a lot, actually. Like, I honestly thought no matter who won the fight Tuesday night, last night, that like Kofi would be like minus 200 the way he looked on the show. Like, he's good. I think
I'll check him out. Like I said, I didn't do anything. I didn't watch any Tough or anything like that. So, do you want to do the other one? What is it? Nathan Fletcher and then Zigamantius Ramaska.
I'm assuming that's if it's Lithuanian, that's Giga. That dude's
they might call him Giga.
That's a very tough fight. What's the line on it?
Let's see. I'm just looking to see if his nickname. I don't see him. Anyways, the line is Fletcher's minus 170, and then the other guy is plus 145.
Well, I'm thinking that Fletcher is going to have a giant. If it's the Giga dude, I'm thinking Fletcher is going to have a giant grappling advantage. Even if it's the other dude, I was thinking there's another dude that fought. He had a really good fight with somebody else too. I can't.
Well, you know what? Hold up. Maybe I can. I'll just share screen this crap, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Let's do something like that. Let's see. Share screen.
Shoot, they're on the bottom of the screen. You put that shit up there?
What?
That's sweet.
Oh, yeah.
The bottom's out. So it's going to be the dude all the way to the right in the green. That's going to be the dude from England.
Fletcher.
And then Giga, is he third from the middle guy on the green?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
toss skinny white dude. Toss
this guy.
Yeah, that dude. That's Giga. That's what his nickname was. Giga on there.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's like he's Lithuanian. He's tough, dude. He's got some really good striking, really good power. And if this would just stay on the feet the whole time, I would pick him because he's a savage on the feet, man, with real power. But Fletcher's got decent striking and he's got decent grappling, and I think he's going to be able to grapple this dude. So give me Fletcher, but not a ton of confidence because you know what I mean. These are just still like contender series type stuff, and they're both good.
Okay, I like it. Let's see. Let me get out of this, and then
Valentine and
well, that one's fine. I can do that one. I did a study on that one, yeah. But those were like the very two recent ones because they had to wait until Tuesday to announce it because you know they had to show it. I'm like, I don't understand why you have to wait the very last minute and then you're gonna be like, okay, they're gonna be on the card. It's like whatever, guys.
Yep.
But all right, we'll go to the next one's going to be Kong Wang versus Victoria Leonardo, and I'll go ahead and start this one. I know we kind of talked about it a bit, but Wang is going to win this fight. I know it's her UFC debut. She was from the road to UFC, but she's a very, very good kickboxer. She's got good power, good takedown defense. Her grappling is pretty decent too, but she's mainly a kickboxer. I know some people probably looked, and she technically beat Valentina Shevchenko in kickboxing, so that's kind of cool for her. But this is MMA. Victoria Leonardo, yeah, she's just not great anywhere. Like average at best with striking, average at best with grappling and wrestling. I mean, she is kind of okay in the clinch if she can hold you up against the cage. But she's very hittable. She's been finished pretty decent amount of times, I believe. I want to say like at least 4 times, right? 5 times. All five of her losses. Yeah, all five of her losses, she's been finished. So give me Kong. I think she probably gets a finish here. I'm going to say like late finish, like second or third round knockout. But if it goes to decision, I know who's going to win. It's going to be Kong. So Wang's going to win 100%. What do you think?
Yeah. They're feeding Wang. They're feeding her 100%. Leonardo here. Leonardo's got 1 win. It's over Mandy Bone in the UFC. She got the win on the Contender Series over Chelsea Chandler, which is a Muay Thai girl that had no grappling. So she was able to out-grapple her. And then Mandy Bone, she was able to clinch her against the cage and out-grapple her a little bit. But that was a terrible fight anyways between 2 girls that probably shouldn't be in the UFC. Wang Kong, this girl's striking's good. Like you said, she's got that win over Shevchenko. She's a kickboxer. She seems to have really strong clinch and takedown defense. She's aggressive, man. She throws power. She's got some finishes. She's got some submissions. She's got some KOs. She's got a couple decisions against some pretty tough girls. The one girl's super tough, man. And she beat the shit out of her the whole time. And if she does the same thing to Leonardo's finding a way out for sure. The one girl's like Australian or something that's only fought like super tough girls that went the distance with her. But yeah, man, I think Kong Wang, I think she comes into the UFC in the small cage and she puts a beating on Leonardo. I think she KOs her because she's a kickboxer. She does have a submission, but she's got more KOs. And Leonardo usually likes to get KO'd, instead of submitted. I think Miranda Maverick submitted her, and then Blanchfield kicked her in the head.
Natalia Silva lit her up
in the
first round.
She doesn't like to get hit. When she gets hit hard, she'll turn her back and be like, I'm gonna head out now. So I definitely like Wang here, man. She's very tough. She's very aggressive.
Can you say that one more time?
Wang Kong.
What did you say exactly though?
What? I don't know what I said.
You definitely like who?
I'd like it ain't Wang Dong. Kong. But no, I would be shocked if she got beat by Victoria Leonardo here. But her line's crazy, like minus like 1,500.
What do you mean? There's
the only thing that I seen on her is she slowed down a little bit from giving this one girl a beating for the first round and a half. Like she beat this girl and the girl took the beating and she slowed, but it's not like she gassed out. She just couldn't go juggernaut on her for the last round and a half.
Huh.
Like Kong.
I mean, Wang by knockout is minus 105. That ain't bad. For her line. Not bad at all. Take a shot. I think she can get a finish for sure.
Yeah.
Let me see what inside the distance is, maybe. If it's anything different.
Way higher than that.
You think?
Yeah, it's higher than that.
Where are you
like minus 260 or something like that.
Okay. I don't see it on here. Fight odds sucks. Oh. Minus 190. Minus 190. I would probably go the KO route because, like you said, Victoria doesn't like to get hit, and she's been knocked out 4 times.
Yeah,
and all of them have been on the feet too. It's not like a ground and pound knockout.
Kong Wang, she freaking is a puncher too, man. She's more looking to punch you out before choke you.
Yep. Okay, we got O'Malley KO September 14th. I like where your head's at. What's up, Johnny? Mayrobs, Johnny and Cody pass weekend 15 units plus 2 weekends. Dang, dude, killing it.
What up, Maryos, man?
Let's go. Love to hear it, man.
That's good, especially on Dana White Contender Series, man. Yeah. Fight Tech in the building.
What's up, man? Sharpest Cappers, appreciate you coming out. We got Tavi in here who's taking James on top as a dog.
Bro, I can't blame anybody taking him as a dog.
We will get to that. But yeah,
it just would help if he was good. You know what I mean? If he was good, it would be like
it would help easier if also Slava wasn't such a freaking idiot at times.
Yeah,
and getting dropped by Chase Hooper on the feet.
Yeah, dropped by everybody. Pretty much everybody's fought.
Stings. Rem Dog likes kind of dog odds. There we go.
Rem Dog smart.
Marion's not impressive in his fight against Torres. There you go.
No.
The Fletcher sucks.
Right. Mushroom.
We got Fireside's back. What's up, man?
Fireside?
Appreciate you coming out. Let's see. KO prop. KO decision prop parlay pieces. Are you talking about Kong?
Yeah, I like that. I like the yeah, that's a good one. I just don't see it. I mean, like I said, Leonardo will get out of the subs and then take beatings. Kind of like Shabazian. Like he hasn't been subbed. He can get out of the subs, but you start punching him in the face. Good stuff.
Yeah. Real sports bet picks. What's up, man? Should be easy money this weekend. Yes, sir. Well, I mean, there's a lot of fights though. The little wide, but there's some spots though I like.
I got a new chair and I'm still trying to get used to this motherfucker.
Oh shit! Is it fancy?
Kinda, but it's like weird.
We got SK in here. What's up? Major step up for Kaio. Feeling a Cannonier money line. Okay. Maybe. Weighing inside the distance, 2 and 3. I like it. There's something about these gloves that make me take a decision on every big favorite. Yeah. It's weird. I still think the gloves are something happened. I'm not seeing a lot of knockouts as much. That way.
Nope.
All right. Next one we got is going to be Josiane Nunes versus Jacqueline Cavalcante. Who do you like?
Yeah. This is going to be a good fight. Like the small cage definitely helps Josiane Nunes. I don't know if it favors her to completely win the fight, but it definitely helps her in her style. You know what I mean? When she's trying to track you down and just throw overhand rights, left hooks, right hooks. She's Muay Thai, but she really she don't throw too many kicks at all. She has no neck, which is just crazy. She's just short. All head. No, yeah. I don't think you're choking that chick. But she's just looking to throw overhands right. She's super tough. She's got decent cardio. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. She fights all the way through to the end. Her offensive and defensive grappling isn't really all that good. You seen Chelsea Chandler was able to take her down, but she's a big old freaking behemoth of a woman. But
whoa, that's your girl.
What, Chelsea Chandler? Yeah, I can't believe that you bet her against Rosa. I went off that train after she took off running, I think. Or did I end up betting her?
No, who'd she fight? Not Rosa. Who'd she fight?
Chelsea Chandler?
Yeah, recently.
Hosa beat
No, Hosa beat Penny.
She was on the same card. Who was that?
Who? I can't remember. You had me all messed up. My brain is, like I said, my brain's weird tonight. I can't think of anything. I'll think of it. Go ahead, though.
Yeah. But on this fight, she's not that technical. Nunes, she's going to be throwing punches. She's going to be throwing hammers the whole fight coming forward, but she doesn't really set it up. She doesn't throw a jab. She doesn't have leg kicks. She's not going to use no offensive grappling. Cavalcante, I'm pretty impressed with her, dude. She's a big girl, first off. She's like, what, 5'8" or something like that? 5'6"? Maybe it's 5. No, 5'8".
5'2". Oh, Cavalcante.
Yeah. I switched over from Nunes. Cavalcante's. Yeah, man.
I'm just going to shut up.
But Cavalcante's 5'8" with the 70-inch reach, which is that's like the dudes in 145, so it's a pretty big girl. But she's got excellent boxing, she's got an excellent jab, she's got excellent movement, and that's why I said the small cage definitely hurts her and favors Nunes, because Nunes is just trying to track you down with the big overhands and stuff, where Cavalcante is trying to move and hit you and stick and move like she did against Sarah Farron in Paris. But if you go watch some of her tape, man, she's really good and she's well rounded. She's got a win over Nora Cornell outside of the UFC, which is a good win. And she's just technical. And what was that? You know,
I don't think she's that good, but
no, Nora Cornell. I think she's 2-0, ain't she? UFC.
Yeah, I know one of them she did not win. 100%.
Okay. Sheesh, man. I didn't know that.
I remember. I always remember my losing bets. Okay.
It's gonna be like mentioning Josh Kulabau with me for a little while, but
I know you'll remember. You remember your bets that you lose, and you're like, nope. Sorry.
Yeah, for sure. But dude, man, Cavalcante, she's just a smooth technical striker. She seems to have pretty good offensive and defensive grappling. She's not going to get out grappled here. Maybe she could land some takedowns of her own because we've seen Nunes get taken down, but Cavalcante's got a super technical striking and having her size advantage and reach advantage, she should just be able to jab up Nunes from distance, hit her with some pretty big shots. But like I said, small cage, she's going to have to dodge haymakers the whole fight. So like she could be piecing up Nunes the whole first round, you know, and then Nunes lands one big punch and rocks her, and then that steals her the round or something like that. But I think Cavalcante's movement, jab, all that's going to be able to keep Nunes off her and kind of make her look like a different level of striking, just because Nunes doesn't really have technical striking. But Nunes will always be open and live to land a big shot and hurt her. But give me Jacqueline Cavalcante. I think she wins by decision. Nunes is tough as hell, dude. She's tough. So she took some big shots from Zara Farron and didn't, you know, go out. And that's the thing is like she made it a dog fight with Zara Farron, and Farron was like hurting Nunes the whole fight, you know, especially in that first and a half round. And then Cavalcante just pieced up Zara Farron the whole fight.
Well, Nunes was at 145, and she should never be at 145.
Right.
I don't even think she'd
even when she fought Chandler. I think there was like a 140 catch weight.
Yeah, because you know Chandler couldn't make weight.
But you're still getting a giant girl here. Cavalcante is giant. So.
She's just not giant.
Right.
But yeah, I agree with everything you said. I'm just on the other side with Nunes. I think she can get a knockdown. Maybe they'll steal her around. I think this will be close. Obviously Cavalcante, like you said, she's going to have the quicker hands. I think she's going to land more volume, but Nunes is always going to be live for a knockout with the overhand right. She'll land them more power in her hands. I think this fight will stay on the feet. I don't think Cavalcante is going to be shooting a lot of takedowns, honestly, and maybe she can, but it probably would do her good if she did, but I don't think she will. I think she's going to skirt around the edge, and it's just going to be one of those fights where it's going to be Nunes is going to be chasing Cavalcante, and Cavalcante's going to be landing a couple shots here and there, and Nunes might land a good hard shot, like one out of every four, and it's going to be a boring fight like that. But you know, there is always a chance, though, like you said, that maybe Nunes cracks her and gets her out. So just going to roll with it. I'm going to go with the dog. There's not a lot of crazy dogs here that I like on this card, honestly. But I'll take a shot with this one. I mean, I could see Cavalcante though winning this one very easily. So maybe I don't think it came out. I mean, maybe you can look at the +3.5 if you think Nunes can win one round. I mean, maybe the over, like you said. I think that's a good look. But I mean, are you betting Cavalcante at -200 range or so? Are you that confident? I wouldn't be.
I like her by decision at like +100. That's like +100 because like Nunes is very tough and Cavalcante is.
That's the only way she wins. I mean, I like that though. I don't think she's gonna knock out Nunes or submit her. There's no way. She has no way.
No. So yeah, man, that's what I like.
I mean, that could be a good look if you're like Cavalcante. Because I just don't want to lay the -200 on it. There's no way.
No. It's gonna be tough for me to bet another fucking girl. That like Luana Santos was one of the first girls I bet at like negative chalk. You know what I mean? In a long time. Like you see when we went to Louisville, I had Gomez.
I don't understand why she was
chick.
I really just don't understand why she was like a -180 favorite on short notice.
We thought she was gonna be able to grapple her, right?
Yeah, but still, like that's what swayed me not betting though. Is like the short notice and then the line. I'm like, she should be close. Like either it should be a pick'em because she's fighting Casey O'Neill, who's not a bum, or she should be the underdog for sure. And then that would have been like, okay, maybe I will take a shot because I do think she'll win, but like not at -180. That's crazy. Wherever it went up to. But that's what the only thing that scared me away because I did like Santos to win for sure.
Yeah. Live and learn, baby.
Yep. Now we know. Let's see. We got Snerius in here. What's up, man? What's good?
What up, Snerius?
We got Bloom Dog in here. What's up? Appreciate you coming out as well. Derek likes Nunez, but can't bet it. I don't blame you because I'm not going to touch it either. Cavalcante money line over 2.5. Like what's SGP? Oh, same game parlay. I like that.
Rem Dog and Blum Dog don't know each other.
They should. I feel like they're both dogs, right?
Yeah.
Don't bet this fight. The range of Zorn was hard for Josie, and Chandler tied significant strikes with her. Jacqueline's got great evasion. She does. Best striker. Yep.
And Pink Floyd is the women fighter whisperer, man.
Yep. Cavalcante third decision. I like that look too.
I like that mushroom. I like
Baby
that.
Sharp. What's
Baby
up,
Sharp
man?
in the building.
Let's see. We got Dixon Cider in here. Johnny. I can't even read it. Johnny and Cody for 500. Would you rather kiss Nunez or Chandler?
500. I kiss them both. You know what I'm saying?
I would
probably. That is tough, man.
If I had to choose,
Chandler, I would go Chandler. Because I mean, it's a little more girlish. At least it'd be.
Yeah, because the hair and yeah.
But she'd be like mean mug giving that stock.
She's bigger than me, I'll tell you that.
Starts running.
She'd pick up Cody and slam him.
She could try. I might be into that. She could try. It's tough. No, she is tough. She's big too. She probably would be bigger and taller than both of us.
I see ticket DDP for 15K 131. There you go. Celebrating at the casino. There you go. Love it.
Nice. I'm still mad I didn't bet him, dude. And I was gonna bet him at plus 118. Him and Kai Car friends, but like I said, dude, that's never gonna happen again. Where I'm not gonna bet an underdog just because I'm like, man, I can't be chasing underdogs. Look, if you
go with your gut,
break a fight down, you see a dude that's plus 180 and 90, and you're like, he's gonna win the fight. You should bet him, and I should have, and I would have came out big last week.
Yep. We got our guy Cody in here. What's up, Cody? Appreciate you coming out. I saw that you had your show. Hey, I won his show too.
Me and you landed the same exact amount.
Oh, really? I didn't know we had the same exact amount.
What are you going to do, Cody? Have a bunch of them shows and then have like a second round or something?
I think he just had one like
for
a couple hours ago. Yeah.
I was at
two different people.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to do like a tournament style? I like that better.
I was so close to being up like 8 units. If all it would have took was Kulabau to get the decision, and then I had Walter Walker by decision, but I had another. I had Gamrot by decision too.
Yep. I like the spread. Okay. I like the over 2. You just got to worry about Nunez.
Nunez just needs to like land maybe one knockdown, and that spread would cover.
Yep. Armando said he kissed Chandler. There you go. All right. At least we're on the same page, all of us.
Because man, Nunez out there looking like Ricardo Mayorgas. I throw a cigarette at you or something.
Oh, that's wild.
That's hilarious.
It's wild. Kissing Nunez would be like kissing.
Right. Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, we got Ulysses in here. What's up, Ulysses? I can't even speak. What's up? And Just D, what's up, man? Gamrot got robbed.
It's a close fight.
I had robbed, but I think he won.
I had Hooker in the live. I just thought he was doing damage. Like I thought like him rocking Gamrot bad at the end of the first round, because Gamrot won the whole first round, but then he gets right. It was a good fight. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't bring that up, Cody. Don't bring that up.
What happened? What happened?
He's like cool about fucking me.
Yeah, me too.
He stopped me. Like it's not even the fact that I lost any money. I can get over that. It's the fact he looked like a losing capper, because he wants to dance around a dude and do that, and then still even lose like a bullcrap decision. But you should have just finished him in the second.
Yep. All right, next one we got is gonna be Jose Medina versus Zach Reese. Who do you like?
I'll tell you this. I couldn't make one parlay off this whole card. Not one that I really liked, unless you want to put on -900 or like -500 for like Ange. I couldn't find one I like. Foley was like, this is gonna hit. But I don't know, man. This is a weird fight. So Jose Medina, not good anywhere. He can take damage, but he's not good anywhere. He's fought low-level people on the regional scene. But then he comes to the Contender Series and he fights, what's the dude's name? The big Russian he fought up at 205.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the dude's name.
I don't remember.
That dude's a bad mofo, though. He's going to come into the UFC and he's going to beat a whole lot of people down. And he hit Medina, whatever, with everything but the kitchen sink, dude. And he just took it and was smiling. And that dude gassed himself out from beating his ass so bad that Medina was able to talk crap and kind of just like taunt him and stuff. So they gave him the contract based off getting his ass whooped and being able to take damage and stuff. Like that's what I mean. Like, how is Torres Finney doesn't get the contract when he's beat two good people on Contender Series? There's a ton of people like that. Right? What's his name? Cortavius Ramius or whatever. That dude's not that good. Like, he got KO'd in 20 seconds, and then he went to decision with a 10-6 guy, and then he gets a contract. But Finney, who beat a undefeated Russian and then beat another dude, he didn't get it. And then Medina's in here for taking an ass whooping 30-27. Like, Dana White's just, he hates Torres Finney's face or something. But anyways, in this, Medina, like I said, not really good anywhere. On the regional scene, he wins his fights by grappling. He had no chance in the Contender Series to grapple that big Russian dude. But like I said, he took a beating, which makes you worried on this fight because Zach Reese, man, he's a big dude, 6'4", 77-inch reach, man, fast. You've seen the uppercut. We watched him hit Julian Marquez with that live in Louisville.
Yep, lost a bet.
Yep. Yes, we did. 20 seconds, 18 seconds.
Love it.
Hits him with that uppercut and puts him out. And then you've seen against Cody Brundage, he kind of got hit against Brundage, they end up going down. That's when Brundage ended up on top, hits him with the triangle, which then he slams him out of and knocks out Zach Reese. So we didn't learn anything about him there. Before that, on the Contender Series against that Eli dude, he gets not rocked, but he gets hit and dropped. And then that dude goes down to finish him, hits the arm bar on him. So we don't learn nothing like of any of his fights ever. And then all the rest of his fights, he's beating up homeless dudes down in Alaska and stuff. So I don't know, man. He's very dangerous. He seems dangerous on the ground, dangerous standing. We don't know anything about his cardio. So if he fights Medina, who can take the beating, the other dude, the Russian at 205, would beat the shit out of Zach Reese, in my opinion. So, like, he took that beating. So if he takes that from Zach Reese, what's Zach Reese going to look like after a round and a half? We have no clue. And this dude was taking a ton of stuff. Now, the difference, though, that Zach Reese has here that over the big Russian dude was that Zach Reese is dangerous with submissions on the ground. You know what I mean? He's very dangerous there. So if this ends up on the ground some way, he could definitely hit a submission. But other than that, dude, it was tough to break down because is he going to finish Medina? Like, I don't think he's better than the other guy. Medina's dropping down to 185, so maybe he loses a little durability without being, like a chubbier dude like Rolando Bedoya up at 170 to 155, just being chubbier. But I'm gonna go with Zach Reese, but like it's weird because this was a tough fight. I'm gonna say Zach Reese somehow catches him like in a submission at some point in the fight, later in the fight, because I don't think he just gets him out of there right away. Medina seems too tough for that. So maybe they just both get sloppy, get tired, and he catches him. Medina lands a takedown because he likes to grapple too, and that's a submission. But it's weird. I just don't know if he can do what that Russian dude did, and the Russian dude couldn't finish him. But give me Zach Reese and the most like untrustworthy pick ever. He's way better than Medina ever. That's another thing that could save him. And like, here's another thing is Zach Reese went to decision with Kevin Holland in his only loss as an amateur. So maybe he can go all 3 rounds, even if he like gasses out a little bit and loses. And Medina's not dangerous at all. So like maybe Zach Reese wins the first round and a half, slows down. Medina takes over. Like, I don't know. There's so many.
I will say that this about the Kevin Holland fight in amateurs. It was 12 years ago.
Yeah. But I mean, it shows that he didn't give up against Kevin Holland.
True.
Tried to bring it. So,
but he didn't have a fight until after that for 5 years.
Yeah. But
so
give me
I almost wanted to just like, meh, that never really happened.
Right. Yeah. So, but like, give me Reese, but that's all I know. But like, because he's going to be way better fighter and athlete and all that stuff. But
yeah. I agree with everything you said too. Like, it's just, how can we trust Zach Reese when he hasn't gone longer than 4 minutes in the first round, and it was only once. Other than the 4 minutes in the second fight of his career, the longest is 1:49. Like, he's destroying guys in the beginning, or he gets destroyed in the beginning. So very dangerous, very aggressive striker. Has got power, as you saw. Very good submissions as well. But Medina, like you said, he's very durable. Like, especially on the feet. Now, I could see maybe something crazy happening where Medina shoots a takedown and then Reese gets like a guillotine or something like that. But on the feet, like I think Medina's going to survive at least one round, at least, unless he just gets caught perfectly. Now on the ground, that's where I think Reese is going to have a pretty good advantage to get this fight, finished early. So I'll go with Zach Reese, like first or second round, maybe early second submission. But this could be a good live betting opportunity. Like for real. I think Medina has, if this fight maybe gets in the third, we don't know Zach Reese's cardio. Maybe he's like dead tired after a round and a half. And because after he's trying to knock him out or do something crazy, he just doesn't do it. And Medina's still there, laughing, talking, all that stuff. And then he gets him out of there because the ref's like, yep, Zach's not doing anything. He's covering up. So I'm going to go, like I said, but Zach Reese is the better fighter on paper. I'm just worried about the cardio if this fight does get over a round and a half. So going with Reese, though, he's more dangerous, 100%. And I don't think Medina's good. But he is durable. That's the thing. That's a trade-off here. And I'm not touching that minus 550 line because that's weird. So I'm going to go sub. I think he gets him out of there by sub. Let's see what everyone says here, too. Pink says, I think Dana's protecting Finney. These other guys, he doesn't care about how bad they get their asses kicked. He's still, is he 25 or so? He's young still. 25. I think they'll call him up when they need somebody.
I mean, he beats Josh Friend.
Oh, yeah.
JohnnyKpicks.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
I think they should. That's a good fight.
Josh. I mean, he beats Jose Medina. You know what I mean?
I think he will.
Beats Jose Medina.
Totally would.
Here we are breaking down Jose Medina.
Yep. Because somehow he got into it by losing. So, Finney won twice and you still can't get it.
The first Russian dude that Finney beat was a badass. He's won like 3 fights since then. That Yuri dude, like he'll be back. He's probably going to be back on the Contender Series this year, if not sometime.
There will be blood likes the under 1.5 in the sub. Chin is sus. Sub seems right. There we go. Let's see. How did Medina get a contract again? Yeah, just because he was talking and everybody was making, having fun with him. And he's like, yeah, let's just bring this guy in. Why not? In WWF, my brothers and I will call these guys beat on guys. That's what they're signed for. Yep. 100%. Betting minus 550 favorites is like effing fat chicks. Fun, but don't tell your friends. Yeah. You just have to choose the right ones.
Yeesh.
But this isn't. I don't think this is a good one. Like there was one earlier in the week on the card, the fighter that was like 500 range, and now he's like minus 900. So
yeah. But that's
I think that was. I don't think so.
It's gonna go to decision.
I know who's gonna win if it does.
Right, but minus 900, and your guy ain't just gonna steamroll that. Man. Minus 900. I need him to put hands on him.
He will. Really. I think he can. I think he can win anyway if he wants.
I need that protest shit. At 900, I need that protest.
Well, now. Neil Magny ain't winning shit.
Tell Mike Malott that.
Well, Mike Malott just felt like not doing anything for 30 minutes, and then he died.
Dude, he had like, I think it was like.
He was winning that fight 20, very clearly. Yeah.
It was
very clearly.
It was about to be, but he only had like 15 seconds left when he got finished. So. I didn't have no bets on that, but I wish I would have had Magny there.
Yeah. Well, it ain't going to happen. Morales is a beast. So,
yeah.
Way better fighter. We'll get there, though. I was going to say. Next one, Slava Borshev versus James Lontop. I think it's my turn. Yeah, this is a fight that I do not want to touch with a 10-foot pole. Both guys, they're mainly strikers. Slava's a very good kickboxer, but I like how he works the body. I always like that about him, but he's very hittable. Chase Hooper dropped him. I'm going to say it now. He does not have a great ground game. We did see him be safe a lot, but against a very good grappler, he will not be safe and he can't get up, as we saw in the Chase Hooper fight. But any other semi-decent grapplers, he can get back up. He can be safe. Lontop, he's pretty well-rounded. He's more, I would say he's pretty good striker. He's more so a striker. He can wrestle. But very durable, decent cardio. He didn't look great in his last fight against Padilla. Kind of got out of there real quick, which is kind of a bad look too. So both these guys are like kind of like untrustworthy. But Who I think the better striker is, which I do think this fight will play out on the feet. I think Slava's the better striker, and I'm gonna pick him. I'm not betting him at this minus 250, whatever it is. That's insane. So I don't blame anybody for going on lawn top or picking him or betting him, because that's definitely dog or pass in the spot. But for my pick, I just think Slava's just a little bit more crisper on the feet. I wouldn't be shocked if this fight goes to decision. I wouldn't be shocked if Lontop gets a knockout. So, or Borralho gets a knockout too. So, give me Borralho to win. Not confident, because we've seen some bad stuff from both these guys. So, This is one of those fights where I'm just going to pass and just watch and not bet it. Nothing. Not even the over-unders. Nothing at all. Just watch this one.
Watch it.
Dog or pass.
Pure fan.
What do you think?
Yeah, man. So obviously, you know, Slava's the better striker, pure striker. He's got excellent kickboxing, hitting you with a jab, hitting you with both hands, both legs. He's constantly throwing real powerful leg kicks, man, and just kind of awkward boxing too. But he wants to counter you. You know, he wants to go forward and then bring you, make you come back at him, and then he backs up and then counters you with big ass shots. But yeah, world-class kickboxing, trains the team alpha male, some of the worst takedown defense in the game, but he's got like good scrambles to get back up to his feet. When he's losing to guys like Mike Davis, who has really good wrestling and really good jiu-jitsu, he's still having to take him down like 10 times. You know what I mean? And who else did he fight? Everybody, basically everybody's fought. They just take him down like 10 times. So he shouldn't have to worry about that here, though. When you got James Lontop, who's basically a striker with an okay clinch and okay grappling, but do I think that his wrestling's on the Mark Diakase level, or, you know, the levels like that to be able to take him down, to take Slavokov down 9 times, Mike Davis level? No. But to be able to take him down and hold him down, I don't think so. So I think it's going to be a striking match, right? And in a striking match, Slava's the way better striker. So it's not even going to be close. Problem is, like you said, man, Slava gets dropped by Chase Hooper. Slava gets dropped a lot. He gets hurt a lot in fights. Nazim Salikov almost put him out. If you watch the Mike Davis fight, he gets hit with a knee in the first round up against the cage and like drops down, and Mike Davis almost finishes him. So he gets hurt a lot, but he recovers. You know what I mean? You really got to take him down and submit him like Chase Hooper did. And that still took Chase Hooper a ton of time. And he beat the shit out of him. We'll say this: that fight was like 3 months ago. You know what I mean? And he took a beating. Like Chase Hooper almost finished him like
head, like huge, like
hematoma.
Yeah, whatever you call it. Yeah, I was gonna say a horn.
Okay, that too. But he hit him with everything. Chase Hooper beat the brakes off of him on the ground and, you know, dropped him standing up. Dude, I had a bet on Slavokov. As soon as
I did too.
It was like 30 seconds in, and he gets almost flatlined by Chase Hooper. I'm like, this is not going to be good. But yeah, man, in a straight striking match with James Lontop from Peru, right? Am I tripping? He's from Peru, I'm pretty sure. I'm going with Slavokov, man. There's always the fact that there's always the chance that he could get knocked out himself, and there's always the chance that if he stays striking, like Slavokov's knocked out every single win except one, I believe. So this stays striking, I believe that he puts Lontop out of there, and maybe Lontop could catch him. So I like Slavokov, and I really like the fight doesn't go to decision under 2.5, because I think these dudes are going to be throwing bombs the whole time striking, and one of them's going to go out, or even do Slavokov busts up people's face. Remember what he did to Mahashate? Had him looking like the Joker, dude, with cuts everywhere, and then knocked him out.
He's got good body work.
Really that dude standing up, like he really puts people out and hits hard. And he throws volume, like crazy volume with power. So give me Slavokov, and I think he knocks him out.
I like it. Let's see. Neil Magny pulling this off would be the upset of the year. Yeah, it would.
I'm going to grab a pop really quick.
Okay. Young and old again. Slava for the KO. I like it. After Slava's last performance, I'm expecting him to start strong, then Lontop to utilize his clinch and just overpower him and limit his strikes. That'd be a smart game plan for him, for sure. Faster starter, but cardio in on Lontop. Okay. Johnny and Cody, it's never a good thing when a way of losing gets named after you. Giving up your back and trying to stand up, getting rear naked choke is called getting Lontopped. Please don't get Lontopped. Yes. It's like getting Bedoya. Yeah, that guy is banned. Bedoya is banned from anything. Elevations for Lontop, better cardio. Let's see. Slava is a lock. All righty. We got Glenbot in here. What's up, Glenbot? Folks, over 1.5 will be live for this card for every fight. Okay. Not bad. We'll see. A lot of guys in the fight. We got MMA Ricky in here. What's up, MMA Ricky? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us. We miss Cody. I'm gonna do this right now so he doesn't see it now. Neither guy has never been KO. Lontop seems like a tough ass dude to KO. Yeah, I think this fight, not to say that Slava can't knock out Lontop, but he is pretty tough.
Who? Lontop?
Lontop, yeah.
He ain't never fought nobody.
Okay.
He ain't been hit like
Glenbot said that we missed you, Cody, and hope you had a great summer with your daughter.
Glenbot, what's up, man? I really appreciate that. Had the best summer. Had the best summer ever with her, man. Definitely wouldn't have been able to do 1/10 the stuff if I'd have been doing all this. Yep. So appreciate it, man. Had a great time, and it even feels great to be back, even though it's fucking cool about. But
Slava fight under 2.5 is a pick'em.
Yeah, I like that. I like that look. I like the fight doesn't go too. I'm waiting to see what the line is on that at Caesars, but like I said, they won't release anything. So
no, they won't do it for like a couple days.
If this just stays standing for 3 rounds and these dudes are just going at it, I like Slava to finish him at some point.
All right. I see where your head's at. I'm looking at the lines. I'm sorry, I'm not.
I thought you just said you seen where my head's at, but then you're looking at lines.
Yeah, I'm looking at lines.
Kind of like
minus 150 is fight. Oh, fight goes is plus 120. Fight ends inside the distance is minus 150.
150. Yep. Yeah, I like that.
Not bad.
Lontop's never fought anybody like this dude.
And we got Lane in here. Lontop smart play here, in my opinion. It's not a bad one.
And for a dog, like I said, man, I didn't play none of these big favorites because I don't trust any of them. If you trust, it's just they're weird outcomes too. I expect Slava to win, but like I said, I couldn't find one parlay that I completely trusted.
Yep.
Probably be playing some
Speaking of dogs, we got Dennis Bazooka versus Francis Marshall. Who do you like?
This should be a good fight. Both these dudes are from like New Jersey, New York area. Francis Marshall's still young. He's coming in on 3 days notice. He's pretty young. He took
I think he's about the same. I think he might be like 25,
20,
and I think Bazooka's 26. Both guys are young. He was
like 23 for some reason, but I guess he's been in the UFC for a couple years. So when he got in here, he was like 20. But he's decent. He's meat and potatoes. He's got some pretty good wrestling, decent wrestling, pretty good ground and pound, pretty good striking. He's coming in on 3 days notice. I did go look. I wanted to see if he had had another fight, and it didn't seem like he had anything lined up. But he is down at American Top Team now. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty good. He was with Grant Dawson and Mateus Gamrot and stuff. So that definitely helps. But not sure exactly what kind of shape he's in, and Dennis Bazooka, he brings the fight. Dennis Bazooka he's not great anywhere, but he's well-rounded and pretty good everywhere. He can be taken down, but he's got good scrambles to get back up. He's got decent striking. He's hittable himself. Showed a little more power in his last win over
Connor Matthews.
Connor Matthews, yeah.
They both fought Connor Matthews, actually.
I'm thinking of AJ
Cunningham.
No, I'm thinking of the dudes from freaking Green Bay for some reason. I think there's AJ Hawk, and then there's another dude, Matthews, to Clay Matthews. And I just got these names mixed up in my damn head. But which the fuck? Oh, yeah. So I don't know, man. It should be a good fight, but if they were both on a full camp, it'd be a really good fight because neither one of them is great anywhere, and they're both pretty good everywhere. I'd say maybe Francis Marshall has better offensive wrestling than Bazooka, but I don't think he's just going to be able to hold Bazooka down. So, in this fight, Bazooka's fought way higher competition. He's got a full camp, looked pretty good in his last fight. And we know Francis Marshall got murdered by Dogarian, freaking murdered by Dogarian. So, he lost to Gomez in a pretty close fight, the one before,
where he didn't start shooting takedowns to the third round.
Yeah. Give me Bazooka. A lot of stuff favors him in this fight, so give me Bazooka. He's a dog. He's at dog prices, so I like Bazooka here.
Yeah, I'm on the same page. I'm on Bazooka as well. I don't know why he's the dog. I do think if on full camp, maybe the line would be flipped a little bit. Maybe no, maybe not. Maybe it'd be if they were both on full camp, I think the line is appropriate. That's fine. But with Marshall taking this fight on 3 days, 4 days, short notice, up a weight, it's going to be at 155. I do think it favors Bazooka a little bit here. So maybe the first round for Marshall, but he's not like some dangerous striker, some dangerous grappler where he's going to sub you in the first round. Like, I think it's going to, like, Bazooka can put a pace on you and it'll take a toll on you. And I think in the later rounds, he'll start pulling away. If he doesn't win the first round, I think he's going to win rounds 2 and 3. So Marshall's pretty tough, even though I know he did get destroyed by Bulgarian, but I think Bazooka, if he gets him out of there, it'll be like a 3rd round finish, but I can see him winning a decision too. So I like Bazooka here. He's well-rounded enough. I like he's got the dog in him. I think it's just a bigger dog. Like, he has that heart, and I think he's going to get it done here. I can see him mixing in some wrestling this time too. So striking, I actually think the striking is pretty even. So I would almost want to favor Bazooka with the power, but a lot of Marshall striking, he's not very accurate with his striking. He'll throw some volume, but it doesn't really hit too much. Maybe he's a little bit better grappler, but I still think it's not good enough, and I think Bazooka's going to win just the later rounds for sure.
This fight's probably going to play out close.
But I do think Bazooka wins.
I like Bazooka.
So give me Bazooka. I'll say by decision, but wouldn't be shocked if it's like a 3rd round finish. Let's see. How is Marshall's durability? It's pretty decent. He gets destroyed by Bulgarian, but other than that, I don't think he's really been tested too much either.
No, he hasn't fought. He's fought Connor Matthews, Gomez, Bulgarian.
Yeah, none of these guys are crazy finishers that I can like, at least on UFC and Contender Series.
Yeah, Bulgarian he went to a better camp though, so I'm sure he's in excellent shape if he's down there and really focused.
True. If Dennis loses, we riot. I agree. Also, Bulgarian line is being smashed, so don't even look at this next fight. Yeah, he's like minus 1,800, as he should be, because he beat C-Rod. I don't care what anyone says.
An easy fight because, I mean, it was a draw.
Yeah, robbed. You can say it.
It was a draw.
It ain't no draw.
C-Rod landed like 100 strikes to 0 on the 3rd round. Drop it. But I mean, I cashed the ticket.
Second round, he
back on Kulabau, so they took it back like 10 times. I'm still mad about Chris Curtis not getting that win over Brendan Allen. Salty.
Oh, that's a deep one.
Mm-hmm. That deep too. Had a big bet on that, and he was like plus 185. Cost me a winning.
All right. Next one we're going to go to is Edmund Shabazian versus Gerald Mearshart. And I think it's my turn. Yeah, this one, I'm going with Edmund, though. I'm a little more confident than like a Zach Reese fight here, but this could play out exactly like kind of like that fight. I mean, Edmund's like kind of like 1st or 2nd round or bust. And if he gets taken down, he really doesn't get back up. Mearshart's a very good grappler. He's not the greatest of wrestlers to get the fight to the mat, but if he does get this fight to the mat, he's a very good grappler. You're not going to get up. Shabazian, though, has very good power in his hands, very dangerous on the feet. It's just, I mean, what is he, 12 years younger? Like, he's super young. Like, I still think he's like 35 years old, Edmund. Yeah. He's like 26. It's insane.
Yeah.
So he's like 12 years younger than him. So I'm going with Edmund. I just think he's more dangerous on the feet. But I swear if GM3 can get a takedown, though, you're going to be sweating that Edmund bet. So I'm going to stay away. I like the under 2.5 in this one. I think either guy is finish or bust. One of these guys I think is going to get finished, whether it's going to be by knockout or submission for a GM3. So give me Edmund to win. I'm going to say 1st round knockout. But if GM3 survives that 1st round, be looking a live bet. Maybe we'll see what he looks like.
Yeah, I think this is a perfect fight for Edmund Shabazian. It's hard to trust him. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to just trust him.
I'm just scared if he gets
favorite on this card, dude, at minus whatever. It's still hard to trust. Okay, Michael Morales minus 900, still fighting Neil Magny. It's going to be a close fight. Like, it's not,
I think GM3 is more dangerous than Neil Magny.
Yeah, but he's also way less technical, defensive, durable. The thing is like Neil or like we've seen it with we've seen it with both guys. Shabazian knocks out slower dudes that like Brad Tavares and these dudes he can go in and just take off on. And Mearshart gets knocked out by these dudes that are faster than him and just hit him in the 1st round, like Ian Heinisch, Joe Pfeiffer, Hamzat knocked him out with the first stiff punch he landed. Yeah. He looked good against Muradov, but you got to watch in that Muradov fight. Like, Muradov knocked him down like 3 times in the 1st round and basically gassed himself out trying to just beat him up, finish him. So I'm like, obviously, if you're going to bet something, you could hedge all your bets with a Mearshart round 3 sub. But I don't even know because Edmund Shabazian is not. He's like I said earlier, where he doesn't give up the sub like Leonardo. He'd rather get knocked out and he'll fight the subs, and then they'll finally ground and pound him out because he's only ever been finished in all of his fights by TKO and no subs. But like Mearshart's slow. He doesn't take a good punch. He's definitely not going to be the better wrestler for the first round and a half with Shabazian. We know Shabazian slows down, but like the way I break this down for you, if you go watch what Shabazian did to fucking Fluffy Hernandez for like the first 4 minutes, and then even some of the second round before Hernandez started doing what Hernandez does, like I don't think Mearshart's taking all that damage. Like he was hitting him with crazy body kicks, hitting him with crazy shots to the face. I think he's going to be so much more better athlete than Mearshart. He's got head kicks. He's got power in both hands. You've seen against Dobson, who we never seen him get knocked out. And maybe I think Gunther got some, but I mean, not in the UFC anyways, but he was able to get him out of there, get out Dolce Lungabula. I'm with you. I think Shabazian knocks him out in the first round and a half. But if he doesn't, I think Mearshart gets him by the under 2.5. So I really like the under 2.5. I don't think Shabazian's ever been over 2.5 rounds. Mearshart's he's got like 36 wins with 34 finishes. You know what I mean? And Shabazian's been finished in all 3 of his losses. Mearshart's been finished 12 times. So, I mean, this fight ain't going over 2.5. But I think Shabazian knocks this dude out. I think he knocks him out in the first round. I think we've seen this enough with Mearshart when he fights. And Shabazian knocking out dudes like this in the first round. But, like I said, if you don't get him in that first round and a half, Mearshart's going to choke him out, rear naked choke him in that third round. So you might want, I mean, you can hedge with that. It's probably like plus 1,000 or more, you know, plus 1,200 or something like that. So
I'd say it's way more.
Is it?
Glenbot said round 3 is 25.
Okay. Woo. Yeah, should.
That could be an auto bet.
Yeah, I mean, $10 gets you 250. Shoot.
Yeah. I like that under 2.5 as a parlay piece. I think it's at like minus 300 range. I think it's pretty good. Like there's not a lot I like, and that's one of them, just to be safe, because one of these guys, like you said, it's gonna get finished. I mean, if it goes to decision, I'd be shocked.
I think it's Mearshart finishes. I mean, I'm Mearshart getting finished.
Okay, I'm cool with that if that's the case. But again, like if you're on Shabazian and you play the money line, like those 2 lines are about the same, so you might as well just go under 2.5.
Listen, if you're gonna play Shabazian, don't play his KO at minus 170. Don't play his money line. Play the under 1.5 at even money. Okay. He's either going to finish him, and so that's the best odds. You know what I mean?
True.
Play that. Then it covers if somehow Mearshart clips him or something happens and Mearshart chokes him in under 1.5.
Yeah, but I think Mearshart, if he wins, is probably more so like in second or third round.
Right, but like I said, instead of playing Shabazian, then you don't have to play him sub. You don't have to play him KO. You just play the under 1.5, because I think if he finished like
if you're on Edmund, do the under 1.5. If you're not sure, do under 2.5.
Yeah,
be safe.
Yeah,
for both guys.
If you're on Mearshart, like or you can just go with the over 1.5. I don't see Mearshart finishing Shabazian in 1.5 rounds. Or then you just start going with sub. He's not going to KO. But like I said, Shabazian's never been submitted. But like he ain't never been in the third round tired with Mearshart locking on a rear naked choke either. So
true.
A lot of ways to play it, but like money line's tough.
It's about a pick 'em either way you look at it, over or under.
Yeah. And then you can play the Edmund round 1 KO too, like there will be blood saying, because that's good.
Okay, I like it.
I think he lights him up like the 5th punch he hits him with, because Edmund's a badass striker. If he could do, and he's got good wrestling, he really does. You see it with
he just gets tired and then he accepts the takedown.
Bro, he might even choke out Mearshart in the first round if he tries to shoot, because he had Fluffy Hernandez in a crazy ass guillotine in the first round, but it's Fluffy Hernandez, so he was getting out.
I mean, GM3's been subbed like what? 8 times or something?
8 times out of 12, 4 TKO, 8 sub losses,
which is insane. Yeah, auto sprinkle GM3 round 3 exactly.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I think this is going to look exactly like Prates versus Leach. People are going to say he killed GM3. I could see that, but I don't know. My gut's telling me this might be a weird one. I'm trusting in Edmund though, but we shall see. Next fight is gonna be the 900 favorite Michael Morales versus Neil Magny, and I'll let you go.
Yeah, Michael Morales, 16-0, stud, up and coming kid. He's like 24, 23, 24,
25, I think.
25 from Ecuador. Been in the MMA his whole life. He's got Muay Thai national championship, wrestling national championship in Ecuador. You know what I mean? It's not Ohio, or I mean, it's not like U.S. wrestling or nothing, but it's good because both of his parents were into like karate and stuff like that, so they got him into it. But excuse me, he's good. He's got a long jab. He's got real long punches. Even though Neil Magny's going to be longer here, it doesn't seem like it in the case. Like, it doesn't seem like
an inch.
Neil Magny keeps his hands like this when he strikes. Like, Neil Magny's not like flowing, hitting you with a long jab. Like, he's like, it's kind of weird. But yeah, Morales, man, has got good boxing. But there's a lot of things I don't like about him, though. Like, he doesn't throw in combo. He only throws 1 or 2 shots at most. He's got decent leg kicks, but he gets hit a lot too, man. He does, like, even against Adam Fugit, that was 19-19 going into the third. Against Max Griffin, I want to say that was 19-19. And even against Jake Matthews, that was super close. So all of his fights, like, he went to split with Max Griffin, right? I believe. And then Jake Matthews, the one just unanimous. He's had some really close fights with these type of fighters, man. So to have him at
unanimous for Max, all of them are unanimous.
He didn't have a split. I thought he had a split, but he's fighting close with these guys. But the thing is, though, is he's the one that turns it up in the third round and wins that third round, and that's why he's getting the wins. When Neil Magny's beating these dudes like Daniel Rodriguez and Mike Malott and all them dudes are all gassing a little bit in the third round, and that's why he's beating them. That's why I'm picking Michael Morales here. I like him by decision. Like, Neil Magny's tough, man. He's all around well-rounded fighter. He's been finished a lot, but it's by subs, and Michael Morales ain't subbing Neil Magny. Neil Magny's only been TKO'd like twice. It was like Ponzinibbio and somebody, Lorenz Larkin, maybe, which are two. Ponzinibbio, man, if people don't know that didn't watch, man, back in the day before he got his blood disease or whatever, he got infections, that dude was a bad mofo. He's like 27-3 or something like that. But Neil Magny's tough, well-rounded, experienced vet, man. He knows how to stay in the fight. That's why it's crazy to have Michael Morales -900, because this is most likely going to go to decision, in my opinion. And then it might even be close where Magny wins one of the rounds. So whatever Magny is, like that plus 3.5 stuff, man, that's probably a decent play. I could easily see him winning one round here. -900, you want him to come out and just punch him one time in the face and they just go down, you know? So I don't know. I'm taking Morales. I'm going to take him by decision. But I think Neil Magny plus 3.5. What is that? That's got to, if he's plus like 500, that's got to be plus a couple hundred, right?
No, it'll probably be close to plus money, but let me look real quick. Usually the plus 3.5s aren't like crazy high. It's not even out yet.
Yeah, that's what I like. I think it's going to be close. It's not a ton of value in playing a dude -900. So I just stayed away.
Yep.
But I like Michael Morales to win a close decision.
Yep. Out of all of the fights for me, this is one of them I'm pretty confident in. I think Michael Morales wins. He can win by decision. He can win by sub. He can win by knockout. Neil Magny's only path to victory is probably a round 3 finish. Sure, he can win a maybe close split decision, but Morales is just better everywhere. He's got more power. I think he's the better striker. He's got very good wrestling. I think he can take down. We haven't seen it too much, but Morales has very good wrestling. I think he can take him down if he wants to. The only way this fight might play out close is if Morales just goes jab for jab with Magny, but I don't think he will. I remember him doing that in one of the fights, and maybe it was a little bit closer than it should have been. Maybe the Fugit fight that I kind of remember early on, but he eventually got the knockout in the third round. But this guy is super explosive. He's super young. He's like 13, 14 years younger. Like, I just don't see how Magny wins this fight. Like, I get it. -800 is not the greatest to parlay. If you got it super early, you might have got like -500, which, I mean, I think that's kind of I don't want to say lock, but one of the best safe plays. But I mean, plus 3.5 for Magny, not a bad look. Over 2.5 is -180, I think. It seems a little, to me, it seems a little wide, if you want to say. I don't know. I think it should be closer to a pick 'em. Let me see. Over,
there's really only
-180.
To me, there's really only that finishing equity on Morales' side, though.
Yeah.
You know? And Neil Magny's durable as shit and tough. You seen what Ian Gary did to him, all that. So I like it.
But give me Morales. I'll say by decision, but it wouldn't shock me if he gets a first round knockout or something crazy. Like, he's very dangerous on the feet. Sometimes he does go for those like crazy, like not stepping knees, but flying knees, Superman punches, something like that. So maybe he catches Neil. Like, I just think Morales is going to be way quicker on the feet, like with his hands. Like, it's going to be night and day. That jab's going to be like hitting that Magny like this all day. So okay. We'll see. I'm high on Morales. I want to see a little bit more, but he is young. So
how old is he?
He's 25.
25. So he's like 2 years younger than Shavkat. Who you got in that undefeated fight?
Ooh, Shavkat's 27?
I think he's 27, maybe 28 now.
I thought he was
27. He went in and just kept, he just wouldn't keep fighting. Like, he needs to fight more.
Oh, he's 29.
Shavkat's 29?
He'll be 30 this year.
That's what he was 28 when he fought Jeff Neal then. Yeah, so he needs to fight more, man.
Right? Like, let's go.
Jeff Neal and who else recently?
That's it. That's his last fight.
Even Wonderboy Thompson, but that wasn't even a hard fight. He just grappled him. Who'd they say Bilal's fighting next?
I think it's going to be Shavkat.
That'd be cool to see that fight.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he's 25 years old. He's fought some pretty decent, solid guys. Nothing crazy, but, Max Griffin's as durable as they come. Jake Matthews is pretty durable too. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. They are working him up a little bit slower, but this is kind of like the same thing that I have with Kaio. We'll get to that later. Like, he just needs to show me some more finishing ability, and I would think he would be a contender immediately. But I do think all of the tools are there. All of it's there. I just want more finishing ability. Give me some more KOs. Give me some more submissions. I don't care how you get a finish. Show it to me, and I think you're going to be a champion. Like, this is how good he is, I think.
He is good. He just fights close because he don't throw in combo. He's not, like you said, he's not finishing people, and he don't go for the finish. He fights smart.
Mm-hmm.
Good cardio and that, but Ian Gary probably picks him apart with leg kicks.
Maybe. I mean, that'll be a close fight. We'll see. Mearshart and Magny round 3 parlays.
Imagine if that hit. That'd be amazing. Ooh. That'd be wild. Dude, Caesar sucks, man. They haven't released any of these other, basically none of the tough lines.
Magny plus 3.5 is plus 300.
That's a good line.
Oof. That's a crazy one.
Caesars had released no props, no nothing. Yeah.
See, listen to me now, but hear me later. You guys are gonna be crying in your Miller Lights when my guy Neil puts a sub on him. That would be Scotty Law. Come on, Scotty.
That'd be crazy.
Let's not get foolish. Let's not get foolish. But if it does happen, I will eat my words. Magnitude 3 for generational wealth. Yeah, that'd be wild.
Let's go, Mushroom. See, I mean, man, the lines are out of control. I can't wait till football starts again and all the casual money, man, gets out of here.
Right? Thank you.
Because they do. It kind of sways your shit when you're looking like, oh, this guy's minus 500.
Yeah, college football starting back up this week. So
then pros will be coming, and then everybody can
maybe we can get some good lines.
Stop messing with my lines over here, man.
Magny has no chance. I agree with you, Armando. What up, Jaden? Let's go.
What up, dude?
What's up, Dylan? How's it going? Great work last week. Been busy. Just catching in now. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
Appreciate it, man. And the comment and everything, dude, and watching all this stuff.
Blonde Hangman Hooker is a top 5 lightweight, which is wild.
Charlie and Hooker would be a great fight. That'd be a great fight.
Yeah, I know who's gonna win. Charlie O, baby.
Did they announce somebody to fight Oliveira?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, that'd be.
I think he said news is coming, if you want to say, but he hasn't said who.
Was that before or after the Hangman fight? After or before?
You know what? It was pretty close. I can't remember if it was before or after though. I think I want to say it was before, like within a week before.
You got Hanato and Saint Denis and all them are covered.
The only one I'm thinking of, who was it? There was one guy
Poirier.
I just thought of.
Maybe some fight Poirier again.
No. Who did I say? Shit. My brain.
Not Jalen Turner.
I'm wondering. I'm wondering if it might be kind of, I don't want to say super fight, but like a fight where it might be like Volkanovski versus Oliveira, something like that. Now, that would
be matter of fact, that's what I think I did see on something.
Yeah, that I am down for it. You know who I'm picking, but still, it'd be a great fight.
That'd be an excellent fight. Feel sorry for Volk still, dude. I seen a picture today on Twitter of him getting knocked out. I think Connor Burks put it up.
Yeah, it was wild.
I hate seeing that shit.
Strongest money line bet for the card. There's nothing fantastic. I mean, Bazooka at plus money. I think that's crazy to me, but
Cannonier.
Nah.
Plus 200. Plus 200. And fucking this.
We saw what happened last time, Cody.
Yeah, but I think Nasruddin Imavov beats Kyle Borralho.
That'd be closer.
Imavov's fucking good, dude. And Cannonier was beating him till the bullshit.
We were just saying like 2 or 3 fights ago that he wasn't that good.
I thought he's good after the Sean Strickland fight, but Jared Cannonier just beat Sean Strickland 2 years ago. You don't think he can beat fucking Kyle Borralho?
I actually think Sean Strickland won that fight.
Yeah, so. But it was a good fight. But dude, to be able to go toe to toe, with a current
Sean Strickland's not dangerous. That's his problem. He just doesn't get KOs. He's good.
And he beat DDP too. Strickland beat DDP too.
He did. So it's crazy. Like if you actually go back and watch a lot of his
Sean
fights,
Strickland do to Kyle Borralho?
That
walks that man down and punches him in his fucking face for 5 rounds. I mean, he ain't taking him down. He ain't taking his back for 5 rounds.
I mean,
he's gonna walk him down and punch him in the face.
It would be a good fight. I want to see it.
We'll get to that one day, but not for the next 2 years. He's getting set back.
Magny should lose, yeah, but Morales more favorite than Shavkat and Gary. Is it because his weakness is low kicks for Morales?
He's just heavy boxer style.
Yeah, he doesn't really throw a lot of kicks, but he does have that wrestling in his back pocket. I think he's safe.
He does. He can, and he's got good cardio, and he can use it. I mean, he likes to strike, but I just want to see more combos.
Yep. All right, next one here we'll go up to is going to be Ryan Loader versus Robert Valentin. Is it your turn? Yeah, your turn.
Yeah, it's a tough one to break down, honestly, because it's either Valentin's game's going to work and he's going to get a finish, or Loader's going to be able to survive in the striking, land the takedown, stay safe in the jiu-jitsu, and beat him up. I'm going to go with the more dangerous guy here and just like really good fight IQ and stuff. But I'm telling you it's tough because that Loader dude's actually tougher than I thought. Like you watch his 2 fights on the Contender Series. The first one, he just destroys the dude. The second one, he used pretty good striking and grappling. Like after he grappled the dude and got him tired, he was able to strike with the guy and land good shots there too. So he's dangerous, but like Robert Valentin, you watch him on the show. This kid looks special. He knocks the first dude out with a step and elbow in like 20 seconds. The second guy, this is why I'm picking him to win, is because that McCory kid, Patty McCory, that kid's freaking good. And he's probably going to make it back to the UFC in some way. And Valentin was able to get him out. I mean, he got big shots landed on him. Valentin was starting to get hit. He threw his own big shots, lands a judo throw, hits him with a judo armbar. And it was a good fight, though. But, like, this kid's real smart. Like, he was already helping coach the Grasso team, and he was in the corner during a bunch of the fights, like, helping the Grasso coaches and stuff. He trains in Thailand. I like him. He's more dangerous. I'm picking him. I don't know if I'm going to get around to betting him because, like, Loader's good, and he could just turn this into a boring fight, survive on the feet, land his takedown, stay safe, and pound out Robert Valentin, because we've seen Valentin. He's got like 3 losses in his career, so he can be beat. But give me Valentin, and I hope he wins because he's way more exciting of a fighter, and he's going to bring a lot of stuff to the cage. So give me Valentin.
Yep. Yeah, it's a wrestler versus striker, but I also think Valentin he does have decent wrestling. He does have decent grappling, but he's more so a dangerous striker. Like he's way more dangerous on the feet, but it's not like he's a fish out of water. He's just only a boxer or only a striker and he can't do anything on the ground. But this is where Loader comes in. Like he is basically only a wrestler. He's only going to wrestle you. Like his striking is nothing. Like he just stays at range, kind of just picks, chooses and then shoots a takedown. Like he wants to get this fight to the mat. He's a wrestler. But yeah, Valentin's way more dangerous. Going with him as my pick. Wouldn't shock me if he gets a knockout, and wouldn't shock me if it goes to decision, but I just think he's going to land more damage. Loader's going to have to just literally wet blanket him for a couple of rounds to win this fight, and it's going to be by decision. That's the only way he's going to win. So give me Valentin. Man, there's just not a lot of spots for me anyways, for betting on this card, but the more and more I think about it, the more and more I might want to play something with him, Valentin. But I know they're both like, making their UFC debut and the tough challenge thing or tough thing going on. And I always like to stay away from that. But I think he gets this one done. Like I said, I think he can get a finish. I think he can win by decision. Loader's going to have to just wrestle. And I don't know if he's going to be able to for 3 rounds. And maybe Valentin gets him out of there in the third. Maybe he loses the first 2 rounds and he gets him out of there in the third. So going with Valentin to win, I'm going to say knockout. I'm going to say it. Second round. Late
second round TKO.
Late second round TKO.
Okay.
He'll probably lose the first. And I think he'll come back and win.
Definitely a possibility. I
like it. I just rolled with it just now.
Came up with it just now.
Just the finish. I think I might have said decision in my breakdowns. I can't remember.
I mean, he's a finisher, man. He's definitely always going for
he's way more dangerous. Yeah, so I'm definitely going with him for a pick, 100%. Let's see. Armando says Strickland got robbed. I agree. Strickland had DD. Yep. I think. I mean, it was a very close fight. I'm not going to say robbery for any means, but I did think Strickland won that fight.
Yeah.
We have to get a lock on the card from both of you. Yes, we will do that at the end. We'll do our little like easy money parlay we hit last week with Song and the under 2.5 in the Jenkins fight. So stick around. We'll do that at the end. Now that Patty is top 15, who does he fight next? Fiziev. I like it.
That'd be good.
Throw him right in the Wolves. It's time. And we got our guy Shady. He's here with the rainbow banner, if you want to say.
Defend your unit's flag.
This card is right up Johnny's alley.
Yeah, dude. What up, Shady?
I don't like this card, Shady. I'll be honest. Not even with the big money or big lines. Got the whole crowd laughing. Yep. Dana gonna pull off Finney unload if he wins. That'd be wild.
He went in on him.
Mm-hmm. Ryan's grappling scares me. He's got good wrestling for sure.
He does. He's got good cardio though. He's got good cardio, good wrestling, and he could control this fight. And his striking's not bad. Like it's not. I mean, he's not gonna win a striking match probably, but he mixes it in well. And I don't.
Oh, he won't win a striking match in this fight for sure.
No. But he's gonna land takedowns. Like he's a good wrestler.
He'll get a couple for sure. It just depends on how long he can hold him down, though. That's the question. Yeah. Because damage is gonna come from Robert, 100%. All right, co-main event. This is probably the closest fight on the card. I think it will be. I do think this fight will go to decision, and it will be a split. Angela Hill versus Tabitha Ritchie. I'll go ahead and start it. Yeah, like I said, very close fight. I think it will go to decision. But we got Hill, who's a veteran. She's like 38, 39. Good striker. She's shown a lot of good grappling, good offensive and defensive grappling as of late. Good cardio, very durable. Doesn't get subbed easily anyways. She has got subbed before, but that was earlier in her career. And Tabitha Ritchie, she's a very good grappler and a pretty decent striker. I would say she's a better grappler, but she doesn't really use it as much as you probably want. Pretty decent wrestling as well. Very quick on the feet. Throws tons of volume too as well with Hill. So you would probably want to give Ritchie the edge in the grappling and probably Hill the edge in the striking, but very similar style of women's fighters. I'm just going to go with Ritchie because I think if this fight does, for whatever reason, get to the mat and she's on top, I think she can get a finish. I don't think Hill's going to be able to knock out Ritchie. I don't think Ritchie's going to knock out Hill, but if there is a finish, I think it's going to be Ritchie by sub. But I think this fight's going to decision, and it's going to be a very close fight. And I always go back to the Loopy Ritchie fight, and there's always going to be a judge that's going to give Ritchie a 30-27. So if I already know that ahead of time, I'm going to pick Ritchie and hope for a Ritchie 3.5 spread. And that's a good bet that I like because this fight's going to be very close. I don't think either fighter is going to win 30-27. So I'm just going to go with Ritchie, the younger, better grappler. That's me. Don't blame me for going Hill at all.
I think if you go on either one of these, take either one of these girls at the +3.5, you're going to catch that ticket.
Yep. And
there's one of them most likely.
Tabitha Ritchie is -275. It's a parlay piece, but it's It's almost like a free piece, like free parlay piece. Here you go.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so Angela Hill is good. She's got good Muay Thai. She's stepped up her game in her offensive and defensive takedowns and wrestling, and then her grappling's gotten better. The biggest thing that she's improved, if you've watched Angela Hill her whole career and why she has so many close split decision losses and close losses, is because she used to always gas in the third round, dude, and she would get beat up in the third round, and then she would win. She'd come out throwing 150 strikes, Muay Thai strikes in the first round and a half. And then she would slow down, and then she'd get beat up in the third. And you know that never looks good for the judges if the second round is close and the other person wins the third. So she would just lose them close decisions. She shored up that gas tank now, man. She's looked good. She goes hard in the third round even. She's going to be a little bit bigger than Ricci here. She's like, what, 2 inches taller or something like that?
Let me
see. Couple inches of reach.
2 inches taller, 3.5 inches of reach, yeah.
So
10 years older, though.
And I like her Muay Thai clinch, and that's very important in this fight for me in picking this because she's got excellent knees to the body in the clinch. So you got Tabitha Ricci, who's got good wrestling. She does have good wrestling. She's got really good jiu-jitsu, good striking. Like her boxing improved a lot. Her last fight against Tisha Pennington, it was very close. Could have went either way. A lot of people thought Pennington won. But the thing that you take away from that fight is that Ricci's boxing looked way better than it did against Lupi Godinez. Now, maybe Godinez has better boxing than Torres at this point, but it still looked really good. Just she was getting hit way less. The difference, like in this fight, why I like Angela Hill in this fight, right, is because I don't think Tabitha Ricci, but I didn't bet her because, like, Tabitha Ricci's whole game could work. But what I think is going to happen is that Angela Hill is going to have the little bit better striking, you know, just at range striking, more leg kicks and stuff like that. But that's still even going to be pretty close because Ricci's striking's got better. But Ricci, the way she won the Pennington fight is that for the whole, like, she probably lost the first round. The whole second round, she got like 3.5, 4 minutes of control up against the cage where she couldn't get the takedown, but she got 4 minutes of control. But Tisha Pennington has really good takedown defense. So really good takedown defense. So that's why she wasn't able to take her down at all. And she might be able to take Angela Hill down. I mean, we've seen Angela Hill get taken down by Mackenzie Dern numerous times and get hit by Mackenzie Dern and drop, taken down by Michelle Watterson, different girls. And that's even kind of more recently. Even Denise Gomes. I don't think she took down Angela Hill. Maybe she did in that first, and when they fought, she almost
first round, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, she can be taken down, but you see, she usually gets back up. But Tabitha Ricci's got some of the best jiu-jitsu that she's going to be facing on the ground. So I'm not sure if she can fully get it. But with the Tisha Pennington fight, the way she won that was holding her up against the cage for the third or second round for about like 4 minutes. Then in the third round, she held her up against the cage for another couple minutes, and then I thought lost the rest of the striking exchange. She should have lost. But I don't think she's going to be able to do that here. You know what I mean? Because I think if she tries to hold Angela Hill up against cage, Hill's going to be a little bigger because her and Torres were both, or Pennington were both the same height. Shit, they're the same size. Going like Hill's going to be a little bigger, and her Muay Thai clinch knees to the body are sick, dude. You can see her hit Pinheiro with them. You can see her hit Gomez, all kinds of people with them. She almost dropped Gomez with them. So I don't. The only way I see Ricci winning is if she gets her wrestling and grappling going, and that's a good possibility that she can. If she gets Hill down, she might be able to just hold her down for long periods of time. But I'm not going to count on that. I'm going to say that Angela Hill is going to be able to land them knees in the clinch. I'm going to say that she's going to be able to win a very close decision, but I'm not going to be betting it. Like, I think she does win. I think she can kind of beat her like Pinheiro, but like Ricci don't give up like Pinheiro and doesn't gas out like Pinheiro. So it's most likely going to go to decision. The only finish I would be worried about is somehow if Ricci is able to get this to the ground, she's definitely live for submission because she's dangerous. She's good on the ground. So, but give me Hill, no bets. Hill, no bets.
Yeah, and I'm actually happy that the DraftKings gave the plus 3.5 to Ricci because of that reason alone. Because if this fight does get to the mat, I think she's live for a finish. I don't think now if it was Hill at plus 3.5. That's what I'd be scared about. I'm like, man, you're really gonna do that to me? I would still play it though. I would still play the 3.5.
What do you mean they won't give you both of them?
No, because Hill would have to either get a finish or win one round. But Ricci's live for the sub, so she can lose if she gets subbed. Like, I don't think Hill's gonna get a finish.
They won't give you that plus 3.5 on both girls though.
No, it's one or the other.
I thought you want to play both sides, kind of though. Like the bookie wants you to play like, you know what I mean? So they just get the
No, I mean, maybe there are some books that offer 3.5 on both fighters, but DraftKings, either you get the minus 3.5 or you get the plus. It's one or the other.
Okay.
And they gave it to Richie, which I'm happy because I think she's the one that's live for a finish if there is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We'll see what everyone else says real quick here. What? Where am I at? I don't even know. Covert says, I got 4 bets on this card, and that's it. This card is sus. Yeah, I got 2 right now.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens with the other ones. Moneyline Mill says, give me Hill all day. I don't mind it at all.
Moneyline Hill.
Jaden likes Baby Shark. Let's go.
It's a possibility. I mean, I can't get it right. Like, I picked her against Loopy, which I thought I had her 30-27 my damn self.
What were you watching? The same thing at the
30-20. She dropped her twice. You win 2 rounds. You dropped her twice, man. End of the first. Wow. Loopy's not good. I've been screaming that from the top of the hill forever, dude. Loopy is not good. She does have good takedown defense, but yeah, man.
Loopy is a mystery that I'm just never gonna bet. I'm gonna bet just overs for Loopy.
But that's another thing. I mean, MMA math don't work, but you've seen Angela Hill beat up Loopy. Loopy couldn't wrestle Hill down. Loopy couldn't do nothing. She didn't try after the first round, but she realized, and Hill's just a little bit bigger and more physical to these girls. So we'll see if Ricci passes this, she's on her way back up.
Yep.
She is in crazy shape. I'll give her that.
Shady's got Hill minus 114.
Okay.
I've also been on the Ricci train. There we go. Mushroom likes Angie. Hill now too expensive for UFC. That's another thing to think about.
Yeah, she probably makes it. She's been in there since
Ricci has the Mackenzie Dern factor for the judges. Like, there's always going to be a judge that gives Mackenzie Dern and Tabitha Ricci like a 29-28 or a 30-27, no matter what. It is what it is.
Yep.
Dev likes overkill. All right. Judges love. Yes, they do.
What's weird is Ricci might have a good chance of beating Verna Jandiroba, even though some of these other girls, because she's got good wrestling. I don't know. Like, I even bet when like Rebus beat Verna Jandiroba, Mackenzie Dern beat Verna Jandiroba.
That fight was very close, though.
Yeah. Oh, they're all the, but like, I feel like Ricci.
I think if they ran it back, I think Verna would beat Mackenzie Dern personally.
These days, maybe now.
Yeah, I will.
Verna's got.
I don't think Mackenzie Dern is good at all.
But Verna's just been going against a lot of girls that can't grapple that good, you know, Lemos and freaking.
That's who's at the top. That's the thing.
Loopy Godinez.
Yeah. Well, Mackenzie Dern's losing the strikers.
Yeah, she is. Unless it's Loopy.
Yeah. Yep. Very close fight, though. Another close fight.
Yeah.
I did think
Loopy's tough, dude. She makes all fights tough. I think her problem is she slows down, man. Loopy slows down after a round and a half.
The potential to be very good, but it just hasn't like fully clicked yet. Like, I could see it, and that's my problem. I keep betting her. I'm like, I can see all your potential, but it just doesn't like translate for some reason. I'm just like, fuck, I'm just not going to bet you anymore. No. I'm tired of losing on Loopy, but I'm a believer in Loopy, but it is what it is.
Stats.
Yeah, it's not good.
46-8 women favorites this year. Sheesh.
Oh, really?
But dude, I picked a lot of underdogs. Like, dude, I picked Sam Hughes. I picked Godin. I picked Gomez and the other Indian girl at our card. That's 3 right there.
She didn't win.
She won though. That's CashApp.
She didn't really win, but she did win. Yes,
dude. I could have won so much on that card if Cannonier would have won.
Dude,
like 12 units, dude.
We all would have won.
I think I still won.
I was all in on Cannonier at the night. I'm like, let's just rile it up. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then that happened. I'm like, yep.
And it cost me like $80 live betting.
Yep.
Like, do it now. I'm like, what? And we couldn't get no reception on the.
I know we had to do it now or never.
I couldn't even call people. It's like almost like they had a blocker. We couldn't bet. We couldn't do nothing. And
there's probably so many people trying to live bet.
Right. True that.
Yeah. All righty. Let's see what we got. The last one, Jared Cannonier versus Kyle Borralho. You're up.
Yeah, man. This is gonna be a freaking really good fight. Both these dudes are well-rounded. Got decent experience. One dude's got crazy experience with the toughest people in the world, and the other dude's got crazy experience with mid-levels. But you got Kyle Borralho, right? Good striking. He's got really good movement. The small cage to me favors Cannonier in this fight like a ton, because Borralho, when he strikes, he's using movement. He's switching stances. When he switches over to his southpaw stance, he's throwing heavy head kicks and leg kicks, body kicks, and then he throws a strong jab. And out of the right hand stance is when he's boxing real nice. But he's good. He's got pretty good wrestling. Sometimes it doesn't work in fights. Sometimes he doesn't even use it. And then he's got really good jiu-jitsu, but it's not like crazy dangerous jiu-jitsu. We've seen against like Mahmoud Muradov where he was getting reversed almost every round and then finally gets a reversal in the third round to kind of take the win. That was a very close fight. And then he's looked good against like some other guy. What's that one dude? The one fraud dude.
Omar Gaziev.
Yeah, I got on him against Nurmagomedov. I'm like this because I didn't think the other
Nurmagomedov. Omar Gaziev.
Yeah,
that's his name. Gaziev.
So yeah, so he's fought some decent people. He's had some decent fights. He's out of fighting nerds first off, which are beasts. You know what I mean? They're definitely all making their come up right now. And he's got some decent wins. He beat like Aaron Jeffries on the Contender Series. He just knocked out Paul Craig, but
Paul Craig.
That was always going to happen because Paul Craig wasn't going to be able to take him down because he does have good wrestling. Like I said, good jiu-jitsu and control, but he's doing it to like Armin Petrosian and people like that. And then even Mahmoud Muradov, like who they're decent.
Why are you blaming him for the fights that he's given?
Well, no, I'm just saying because we've only seen him do it to that where we got Cannonier, who we've seen beat Marvin Vettori to a pulp just like a year and a half ago, maybe a little more. We've seen him beat Sean Strickland, beat a lot of people. We've seen him fight dudes like this when he fought Jack Hermanson. And when Jack Hermanson was on a huge win streak, he was on like a 6-fight win streak. He takes down Cannonier. He tries to do what he does in the first round. Cannonier survives, comes out in the second. Hermanson's a little slower, can't get that takedown, and Cannonier punches his head off, dude. And I don't know. I just feel like when you look over at Cannonier, dude, he's 40 years old, but he's not a regular 40-year-old. He's like Angela Hill. You know, they're just in the greatest shape. They're still like a 30-year-old. He just broke the middleweight significant strike record, a year and a half ago against Marvin Vettori. Excellent offensive wrestling, really good defensive wrestling, really good jiu-jitsu. We're not seeing him get choked out by people. He was the one landing the takedowns on Nasruddin Imavov, who has really good wrestling too. So like he's just a beast. And he's powerful, man. He's got excellent cardio and pushes a pace and does everything you want him to do. So in this fight, like I don't think that Kyle Borralho, I definitely don't think he's just going to come out here and take Jared Cannonier down for 5 rounds and hold him down, right? I don't think anybody sees that happening. I don't even know if he's going to be able to land the takedowns. Like he will, if he goes out and puts 100% in right away, you know, he's going to be able to land the takedowns, but is he going to hold Cannonier down? Is he gonna choke Cannonier out? I don't think so. And Cannonier to me is just gonna be working back up, and then they're gonna be striking, and then they're gonna be striking a lot of this fight, and it's gonna be in that small cage. Cannonier's throwing powerful punches from everywhere with his long arms, and he's landed powerful leg kicks, and like he just makes it mean in there. Like I don't think he's just gonna give Borralho all of his space to do this. I think he's gonna be pushing Borralho up against the cage, landing big punches in cage clinch, landing big punches everywhere. We've seen Cannonier go 5 hard rounds, like I said, just with Vettori, with Sean Strickland and all them. I think he can do it with Borralho, and I just don't know if Borralho is going to be in there and be ready for the war. He's never been in there with anybody like Cannonier. He's never been 5 rounds, and I don't know if he's ready for like the war that Cannonier is going to bring to him because I just think Cannonier is going to have the better striking. Borralho could hit him with some big shot and wobble him. We've seen Vettori wobble Cannonier. He didn't drop him or nothing. He just hurt him a little bit. We've seen the same thing with Nasruddin Imavov, but he didn't drop him either, dude. And he's hitting him with big knees and hitting him with big shots, and he never even took him off his feet. So I don't know if Kyle Borralho is going to do it. We never really the only person Kyle Borralho ever hurt on the feet was Paul Craig, you know. And what does freaking Cannonier do to Paul Craig? So I just think this line is disrespectful, crazy. We've seen a lot of like dudes like this, the up and comers, like even Joe Pyfer go up against who would you have against Joe Pyfer and Kyle? You got Kyle? Because you see Joe Pyfer go up against a dude
I'd pick Kyle
Manson, and you just realize like there's levels to it when you're getting to these dudes that are top 7, 8 in the world that's been through everything, and these dudes that are like just coming up because you almost sometimes like most of the time besides unless you're like Nurmagomedov and then like they take a L on the way up, and then you find out like damn I got to change some stuff because they're just people better. And I think that this is going to be the one for Kyle. Now, if it's just a pick 'em, I don't know. It makes it a tough fight, but like Jared Cannonier at plus 200 here seems like the spot for me, man. So Cannonier plus 200.
I don't hate it.
Do it for us old dudes. Do it for us old dudes, Cannonier.
But
Kyle's got that big old head. It's gonna be hard to miss. I can just see him getting rocked. I can see like by like the third round, Kyle getting a little tired. Like, dude, like Mikhail Oleksiejczyk was punching his head off until in the second round he slowed down a little bit. Kyle couldn't get no takedowns on Mikhail Oleksiejczyk in the first round, right? Second round, after Mikhail punched him 70 times, he's a little tired, gets taken out and choked out. That's not happening with Cannonier. And if Kyle can't get the takedown right off the bat,
you don't know that. You don't know that. Like, let's think back. Like, what is a really good grappler that Cannonier has fought?
Derek Brunson,
one round Brunson, who actually won the first round until he gassed out.
He has a couple rounds though. Brunson has a couple rounds.
He did win the first round in that fight, if I remember correctly.
Brunson's good though, but he's fought Jack Hermanson, like I said.
Well, he won, yeah, but that was like
who you got, Jack Hermanson versus Kyle.
I would pick Kyle.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's been a while since Cannonier fought actually a pretty good grappler.
Was a really good grappler back in the day.
Well, we're talking like what, 9 years ago. Anyways, no, like I like Cannonier. Don't get me wrong. I picked him against Imavov because I thought he was going to be the better striker and stuff the takedowns and this and that. And you saw what happened. Now, do I think the same thing's going to happen like that? No, but again, I think Kyle is a better grappler than Imavov, and I think his striking is pretty. I want to say pretty, like super underrated, but I think a lot of people are dogging on it. I think it's pretty decent. Yeah, he doesn't have the knockout power like Cannonier has, but he does throw pretty good volume. He's very technical. He's very safe on the feet. He doesn't get hit a lot, at least like big shots anyways. And that's what he has to worry about, not get hit with the big shot. He does good at that. I think Kaio's cardio is going to be good for 5 rounds. I don't know why. I have it in my heart of hearts. I really feel it in my bones that he's going to be fine.
Okay.
I feel it. Yeah, and we've seen Cannonier in later rounds. He slows down. Now, by slow down, I don't mean he death gasses. With the volume and everything, he kind of slows down a little bit. He gets a little tired, as most fighters do.
Middleweight,
probably. Record. Well, yeah, but that was Marvin Vettori, who's there to be hit. Anyways, it's totally 2 different fighters. I would pick Kaio in that fight as well. But yeah, I think this fight will play out close, but I think Kyle just needs to be safe in the first 2 rounds. If he gets in the 3rd round, I think he's fine. It'll go to decision maybe, or maybe Kyle gets a late finish by sub. Because I do think the takedowns will come a little easier in the later rounds. And I just trust the fight nerds camp, man. Like that whole gym is amazing. They have amazing game plans. Kyle's a smart fighter. He's not going to make stupid fight IQ moments, so you don't have to worry about that. True. And maybe he does strike with Jared for the first couple rounds and just sees how it goes. And then maybe his grappling will come in after that. So I think it's a close fight. I'm going to go with the younger guy in Kaio. I think he's going to be able to potentially get a finish if it gets to the mat. Cannonier's live for an early knockout, but more than likely, I see this fight going to decision, and I think Kaio will win a very close decision, like 48-47. Maybe it'll be clear. You'll know Kyle won 3 rounds, but I think Jared's time after the Imavov debacle of early stoppage is done. Because I think Kyle is better than Imavov. I really do.
14 seconds before that, he was like, "Oh, to get that live bet."
I did, but I had to do it because of the freaking service. He was, and then
I hit the thing, and all of a sudden the crowd goes, "Oh!" I'm like,
"Yeah, I know."
Unsaid.
But yeah, very good fight, very good main event. This fight is literally the only reason why it's better than Vegas 95. Because Vegas 95 is awful.
Yeah, awful. But like even before, everybody's like Borralho fight. We had the Chepe fight. Like it was as hyped up as this, but like,
well, a lot of stuff
could end up being boring. Because like, all right, so I need to ask this question to the chat. Like, and you, like the people that are picking Kyle, are they picking it based off like a 5-round grappling dominance? Because at minus 250, you almost got to
on the feet. I think he can win.
Strike Jared Cannonier
with the volume.
That's wild, man.
He just needs to just not get hit with the big punch or the high kick
in the small cage. Yeah. With Cannonier's 94 inch
think
reach.
Kyle's striking is just a little underrated. Do I want to see a little bit more power from his striking? Of course I do, but he's very defensively sound on the feet, which is why I'm okay with
leg kicks.
Yeah, he can stop it. He's a smart fighter, dude.
I just think Imavov's striking is a lot better than freaking Kyle's. And Cannonier was.
I think it's on par. I'm not worried about if Kaio and Amavov fought. I'm not worried. I would probably pick Kaio.
You see what Amavov did to Chris Curtis? He was just out there dogging that man.
Well, good for him.
Joaquin Buckley.
Good for him. Okay. I seen the downside.
Did you bet Kyle though? Did you get him in anything?
Yeah, I got him at minus 188. I'm okay with that.
That's a good line. It's a real good line.
I didn't want it to touch 200.
It's not gonna win, but it's a good line though.
He gonna win. You watch.
Got that. Was it?
You're gonna be like, damn, John. I wish I would have bet that 188.
I remember the last time I was talking to you and your lovely wife at Bellator. You guys, about Cannonier and Vittori. You guys was giving me the same. You guys was like, I believe somebody used the R word. Somebody's using the
that wasn't me. I don't use that kind of language. I do. Not on camera though.
Johnny's terrible. If you guys met him off time, you'd be like, this guy. Like, I don't know how
you're like, wow, you're wild. How is
he even on the line, dude?
I don't know you, but I like you.
Yeah, we always
like where your head's at.
I can't wait to go back to Chicago,
boys.
Hey, we're gonna go back to that same steakhouse, or we're gonna go get a new one. I've seen all these hairy.
We should just go. You want to go to a different one?
I mean, it sucks because the one's so good, but I would like to go to these like them.
I'll find a different one.
That's life changing.
There's different ones in Chicago for sure.
We got the tomahawk in Lake Tahoe, but then I got the ribeye at Ruth Chris in North Carolina. It was so fire. It might have been better than the Gibson one, but I don't know because it's hard to tell because I can't remember.
Yeah, Gibson's is pretty good. It's pretty well known. There's a couple other ones that are pretty good and well known too. We can go there.
Gibson's was better because that dessert showed up after we ate the steak when the girls went to the bathroom. And the cougar showed up. Let's go.
All right. You want to do our easy money parlay?
Easy money. You trying to get the plus money on this card?
Yep. You ready? I got one, and you're going to love it. Tabitha Richie plus 3.5 minus 275. It's going to happen. You better be down for that.
I mean, I think it happens. What else did you like?
I love that one. This is where it gets dicey.
Yeah.
There are some stuff you like.
Do
you like Shabazian? I'm like a little
dude, and I like Danny Silva too a lot. Before you started hearing the foot rumors, and then they pulled out of the fight. But like I thought he was going to get.
I picked him to beat Dennis for sure.
He was one. If I was going to have a parlay, he would have been in it. Bro, this is the hardest card in the world. I like that. I like Neo Magny Morales over.
I wonder what
do we need like to get to plus money right now with the
if we use Richie plus 3.5. Let me see let me check this out real quick. Where you got Morales? We need like a minus 220 or better. The over is minus 180. 2.5. 2.5.
I like that. I like that one. I mean, there's not too many for sure things. I just don't see. I don't see Magny finishing Morales. I don't see Morales finishing Magny.
I'm a little scared though,
especially if it just stays striking most of the time. Like I don't think Magny's been submitted a lot, but that's by like Shavkat, Gilbert Burns, and all. It's not like anybody that takes Magny down just subs him. Mike Malot's got good jiu-jitsu, and he didn't sub him, and he had him down the whole first and second round.
That's true.
But yeah, MMA Ricky remembers Cannon. That's what we bet him too. Because dude, Cannonier by decision, because it wasn't like, oh shit, is he gonna win this decision? It's like, oh shit, is Marvin Vettori gonna die before another round 5, dude? He hit him with 228 significant strikes at middleweight. And Vettori literally is that punching thing. That is modeled after his head. It looks exactly like Marvin Vettori. I would copyright that. The punching bag thing with the jaw and the flat top and shit looks just like that, dude. And that's what he did.
Yep.
That's
true.
If I was a UFC fighter, I'd make one of them and be like, dude, you can just punch my face all the time. I'd be one of the annoying fighters that nobody liked. Get a Cody Brundage one. Punch it in the back of the head all the time.
How do you think? Ooh, that's weird. Never mind. I don't like that line.
Yeah, I like what's the over in the Nunes fight? What's the line on that? Because I don't see Nunes. I mean, Nunes could clip her a little bit. I don't think so, though.
I think it would be like early if she did.
Yeah.
The over 2.5 is minus 260, so it wouldn't be exactly plus 100.
What about like, can you do? Well, no. See, I don't like to do bets that other people can't make, like the fight starts round 3 for Magny or something like that. But I won't be able to get that at Caesars. They don't have that kind of stuff.
Fight starts round 3. For that, I think I was looking at that. I think it's like 425 or something stupid, or 325.
So it's way too much.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a tough one for parlays, like we were talking about.
Bro, I think a sneaky plays that Medina Reese over 1.5, man.
Over?
Yeah. Over.
That's like pick 'em prices.
Yeah. We don't need that. I just think it's a play. Trying to think, man. What do you like in the prop lines in the Cannonier Borralho fight?
I was just looking at that. Actually, if we do like over,
I
was gonna say over 2.5 is like
lines suck. Everything.
Yeah,
that's why I went through and I'm like, dude, I don't think I'm gonna find a parlay this week because I mean, you like to just say, yeah, throw Morales in, but minus 900 doesn't even barely add value. And like,
no, not now. No,
let's go with Morales and Magny. Let's just take that risk. I like that over 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah, I think that hits, man.
What is fight? I wish I could know a fight to start round 3.
Fight goes to decision, but that's, you had a lot of risk in them last 2.5 minutes, but that would probably be like minus 150. Look at Cody's talking about Reese by decision. That's what I'm saying. I mean, only thing, Cody, I'm thinking about like stuff like that too is just the fact that like Reese is more dangerous in the submissions than that big Russian was, because the beating that Medina took from that Russian, like I don't know if Reese is going to be able to beat that on the feet, but like he's slick as hell with the submissions off his back, and Medina might get clipped and then take a bad shot and just get triangled or something. So that's the only thing I'm worried about that. But I like where your head's at with that. It's just like I was on Cody Dank's show, and somebody in the chat laughed at me when I took the over in the Nolan fight at plus 260. Like,
yeah,
and I mean, I just seen it hit. I mean, I wasn't thinking it would go to decision, but like when you got tougher people in there. Little step up.
I can't find a good one that I'm like 100% on.
What do we need? What's the line?
So we need something about like I want to say it's like minus 220 range. Because Tabitha Ritchie plus 3.5 is minus 275.
Does it have to be plus money?
I mean, I like it to be.
I mean, that's just me. But I like winning.
What are you thinking?
What was the first one? Well,
minus 275 for Tabitha Ritchie.
Yeah.
Plus 3.5.
What about what's the Cannonier over 2.5? It's like minus 260, right?
Like 260, yeah.
So that's too much.
What is it? What did I give? It'll be what? Minus 220?
Bro,
you think it goes over 2.5? I mean, Jared Cannonier probably wins by KO. That's
the only thing I'm worried about. I'm not worried about Kyle Borralho finishing it.
If Kyle finishes Jared, it's late.
So I'm saying that line doesn't make no sense because the only dangerous person.
I think he can win a decision too. So,
right. So like we go over 2.5 and just hope that he doesn't start giving him that Vittori treatment too early. You know what I mean? Cool. Bro, I'm pissed. I'm already pissed. I'm pissed.
Why are you mad?
Because, man, Caesar.
These lines. No, DraftKings doesn't have any lines out either. I'm just
like my favorite line. My favorite bet was that Shabazian over Mearshart under 2.5, and that was like minus 230 earlier today, and now it's minus 300. And I can't even get my hands on it. It's
yeah, I would like to get that line to be honest.
Because that's hitting.
Yeah, I like the under 2.5 in that fight, 100%.
It makes me mad. I just seen it's already minus 300.
Yep. Yeah, that's what it's at.
I was gonna max bet that, straight max bet it.
Oh,
5 units. No, I'm not.
Just parlay it with something else you like and get like minus 150.
Do that. Do the Cannonier over 2.5. You think that hits, right?
Yeah.
You're worried about Cannonier knocking out Borralho, aren't you? See?
No, I'm just I'm really just trying to think of like a better one. Like I am like 150% on this Richie one.
I like
Morales,
want like another. I like Morales
over 1.5 or 2.5. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because what's the?
You want to do that?
I've been saying.
It's plus 112.
I've been screaming that. I just don't think Morales. I mean, Neil Magny don't get knocked out like that, man. Last person put him out was Santiago or Ponzinibbio long time ago.
I'm just scared if
hits him with the straight left.
No, I'm scared Morales just crushes him with a Superman punch.
Jesus, bro.
This is a tough card.
That's for the record. Caesars can suck a dick the way that they don't release no lines. Their app's all messed up, so I can't. Every line's change.
Yeah, I'm only gonna do like well, there's a couple.
What's Ricci and Shabazian under 2.5?
Ricci, both of them.
Yeah, that's probably like minus what 120 or something.
Well, it would be 275 and about minus 300. I gotta find that. I can't do it on the same sports bet or sports book though.
Find you another 300 where you can do the.
Well, until DraftKings freaking puts out their shit too.
You're dead set on that Ricci one. You don't want to mix no other ones around.
I think that's safe, dude. Like,
yeah,
it's one of the safest. Other than the -2, those are two safe ones.
Yeah.
I like those two parlay pieces. It's not going to give you plus.
Just go with. I'm telling you with that, and I like the Magny one.
I'm okay with it. I don't love it.
It's plus money. There's nothing to love on this card though, unless you love Cannonier.
All right, let me put in the chat. I like it. I'm in.
Okay, he likes it.
It's not It's not like a song in under 2.5, but.
There ain't none of them on this card, man.
It really isn't. This
bro, a bunch of people bet Ricky Glenn in that thing to get that. He went from minus like 240 down to minus 175. So a lot of money came in on Ricky Glenn. Ricky Glenn just ain't got it no more. You know what I mean? He just ain't got it. Not at 170, anyways. He puts up a fight, you know what I mean? But he's out there looking like Darren Elkins. And shout out Darren Elkins. He hasn't fought for a while either, but he's a junkyard dog.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but he's unfortunately no bueno.
One of his fights, he tore both of his knees up.
Okay, that's going to be our easy money parlay. Here we go.
I like it. Plus 112.
All right, now we got to figure out our fun one.
Holy shit.
I know, right?
Fun one. How
about you go whatever you want, and I'll do whatever I want. Whatever you want. Let's try to get like plus 200 or 300, though.
Oh, that's all you want? Let me get Colin Wang by KO.
Oh,
minus 105.
I said plus 200.
Oh, I thought you meant at the end you wanted a plus 200 or 300. Okay, let me get
no. I meant like for each of us.
Right.
What I have a sneaky one.
What's Shabazian first round KO? That probably ain't up there in the hundreds, is it? It should be, but you know, most fights it would be.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be close to plus 125 is round one.
Jeez.
It's just plus 145.
So that's not good enough. Okay, here, hold up.
Well, do you like that Con Ofli guy?
Yeah, I like him a lot. A lot.
We can play that whenever the lines come out at plus 170 range.
Cannonier by decisions plus 450. Cannonier by KO is only plus 325. Borralho by KO, he is plus 475.
What's Borralho by decision?
Borralho by decisions plus 200.
Oh.
That man, decision.
What do you think about Bazookia? You think he gets the decision?
Yeah, I do.
That's plus 240. We're both on that.
Yeah, I don't really see him finishing. And we can add that in.
Okay.
What's
I'm down with that. Well,
you like
hold on. That might not be the right line. I looked at the wrong line. That was him when he was fighting Danny Silva. I don't know what the line would be for that.
Bro,
the over 2.5 in that fight is minus 210 though.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it should go over. I mean, Bazooka's other than his Emmers and then his last fight. Dude, I had the over in his last fight against Connor Matthews, and they were hitting each other with some decent shots, but nothing was really happening.
What do you like better, Bazooka over 2.5 or the Morales over 2.5?
I think the Morales one goes up for sure. The Bazooka one is lower level, so any stuff could happen, but I like that over too.
Okay. I was just seeing if you wanted to switch it up.
How about, let's see, Valentine by submissions plus 300, 350.
That'd be wild.
I think that could win. Loader by unanimous decision is plus 450. So I think one of them could happen. That's crazy because if Loader's gonna win, dude, it's gonna be by decision. He's not finishing Valentine.
We should double up Morales by decision.
What's that?
It's only plus 105. Are you serious?
Yeah. Why don't you do Morales by decision, Kong Wang by KO?
Okay.
And then add something else in there.
Yeah, let's do one more.
Shabazian by KO.
Minus 150 range.
Yeah.
You think there's gonna be a lot of finishes like that?
It's at 170, minus 170. I do. Well, just in them type of fights, I think them's the outcomes.
All right. I'm cool with it. There's just not a lot to go with.
Cannonier by KO, baby. Plus 350.
That ain't happening.
You don't put them paws on them.
Wang, KO. What else? Edmund.
Shabazian KO.
KO. Morales
decision.
And I don't know what the odds will be, but that will be it once we can do them on normal sports books because I don't do bet online.
Yeah, and we'll post it so everybody remembers.
Yeah, but I'll post it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, hopefully Friday. I will be out of town this weekend again, so I'm going
enjoying life.
It's wild for August. So
yeah, you've been having some fun. That's good, man. It's good. It's good to get out there, ain't it? And just do some stuff and that thing. Like I said, man, them 2 months off were amazing because I didn't really do no content other than your show, like this show. I would come on Wednesday and comment and stuff, but my mind was gone.
Yes, sir. All right, we got everything we need to. Do you want to say anything before we get out of here?
No, just appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out with us in the chat and talking with us, spending time, man. Appreciate all that, dropping the comments. I'm sure maybe it helps some type of algorithm or something, but I just appreciate everybody coming out, having a good time. Check me out on my YouTube and on Twitter.
Exactly. Yep. Check out Blood Money. Definitely appreciate everybody hanging out with us. We got Scotty Law. I was going to say Johnny is serving a sentence on the weekends. Guy can't pee within 500 feet of school. I got my community service. I have to.
He's like, what's that? Horrible Bosses? Is that a Horrible Bosses? What's the one? The little dude. He's like, I didn't do that. I was peeing by a park. I think it's in one of them movies. The little dude from what's the Philadelphia show too?
Yeah, that's Horrible Bosses. Yeah,
I think that's the one he's talking about.
It's Charlie.
Yeah,
Charlie Day.
Yeah, that dude's funny.
Yep. All right, guys, take care. Good luck this week. Be safe with your bets. Don't go crazy. This is a card it's sketchy as hell. So take care. We'll see you next time. We got a week off. Do you want to do a show maybe or no?
Maybe
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm down. We'll see what's up.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know, obviously. All right, take care, guys. Good luck. Let's go.
See you guys later.